what's up, guys? So, yeah, tonight's live. I have a couple things to talk about, like I do kind of every week, just like the typical what we're doing this week. Some of the video ideas I have, some of the upcoming video ideas. Maybe a change in the channel. We'll talk about it, and then yeah, just anything else you guys wanna talk about today. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Bougie Gamer, Colin, hello. Oh, there's two Collins in here, that's actually kind of funny. Ryan, what's up? Mike, Maria, hello, Maria, Emery's, Leo, what's up, guys? So, yeah, tonight's live is a chill one. Last live stream, we had a lot of stuff to talk about because I didn't go live the previous week because of my vacation, but this week, the chill live. Tonight's live stream, we're just gonna be drinking on another White Claw. Last week we had a, what's it called? Simply Hard Lemonade. This one is just another of these Surf White Claws. It is the Watermelon Lime Smash. It's a nice day out today, so I thought we had some good old watermelon type of flavoring. Could be kind of nice. Yo, what's up, Susie? Hello. Kevin, knee surgery tomorrow, having trouble sleeping. Ooh, that sounds pretty intense. Kevin, hopefully it goes well. I could not imagine anything like that. Lakers in 7, probably not. What do you think about the game yesterday? Is that the Miami Heat Celtic game? Is that what you're referring to? That game was pretty crazy. I didn't watch a lot of it because it was actually kind of boring. It was actually not that fun to watch because the Celtics were kind of getting their booties whooped on. But something that isn't boring is this live stream. So make sure you do like the live stream if you're in the live stream right now. If you're watching it live right now or even watching it after it's been posted, make sure you do like the live stream. It is the best thing you can do for this live stream while it's live. It helps out a lot even after it's posted. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, the Miami Heat are up 3-0 on the Boston Celtics. Who would have thought? Unless you're like a diehard Heat fan. And the Nuggets are also up 3-0 on the Lakers, who are fighting for their playoff lives right now, which is pretty wild. Some people in the chat already saying Lakers in 7, Celtics in 7. Oh man, that's gonna be a pretty interesting scenario for the Lakers tonight if they win, because I highly doubt they'll win in Denver, but maybe they will. And I'll go back to LA in Game 6 where I guess anything can happen, I suppose. But yeah, pretty insane, not gonna lie. Anthony Davis again not showing up, that's kind of sad. Nuggets or the Heat who will win it? Well, I guess I can't really talk about it a whole lot because I'll probably make an upcoming video talking about the conference finals, my thoughts on the conference finals, and then again, probably predicting a new winner because my previous winner is the Boston Celtics. Yeah, not doing too hot right now, but pretty interesting. I'll probably talk about it in a future video, but it seems like that's going to be the NBA Finals matchup for sure. Oh, we need another pack opening. I actually do still have the box, the card box, which if you guys stick around for a little while, we'll do a little pack opening later on in the live stream. I think we have two packs left. So I'll open up one of the last ones tonight. My last pack that you guys chose for me was not the greatest, so I was a little disappointed, but I think you guys will pick a better pack this time. Also, even though today was a little bit of a cooler day, I'm still gonna keep my fan on in the background just so you guys sort of get used to the sound of the fan. If you guys even hear the fan in the background, I don't need it on today, but I kind of just want to keep it on in my videos and my live streams just so you guys are just like used to it, I guess, in the background. I might for the losers bracket. Bro, that would be kind of cool. What if that was a thing? Like a second chance bracket for NBA. Like they got like, I don't know, the losers in a bracket and the winners of the loser bracket they play like, I don't know, other seeds of the NBA final matchup, guys. And if the losers brackets winners beat the lower seeded team, they flip and they get back in the finals. I don't know, that sounded really confusing, but that'd be very interesting if there was a losers bracket. Yo, what's up, Antonio? Who I think will win the finals. Again, you guys always ask those questions when it's like, I'm gonna make a video on it. I'm gonna make a video talking about it. I always make predictions videos. Those will always be part of it. Who do I think will make the finals? Probably the Nuggets and the Heat. Who do I think is gonna win it all? You're gonna have to wait and see because I'm gonna make a video talking about it. But I think that matchup is interesting with Bam Adebayo and the defensive capability he will have, hopefully, on Nikola Jokic. We all thought Anthony Davis was gonna have that effect on Nikola Jokic, but that's not happening, apparently. So I'm interested to see the defensive capability that Miami can have on the guards of the Nuggets as well, which should be interesting. Sorry, that was a little loud. Because obviously the other Lakers are doing a very good job of it. Cheers, by the way. You know what, second time around, this is a lot better than the first time. I don't know why, though. When I first tried it, I didn't like it a whole lot. But it's actually not that bad, though. The watermelon lime smash. Pretty good. We're actually almost done with that box of White Claws, by the way, so maybe not next week, but maybe the following week, the next week's live stream. I think we might have to get some new drinks, so maybe you guys should let me know what drinks I should try, so we can try them for some other live streams. Is there any way you can make another only basketball tabbing video? Yeah, I can do that. I actually posted, if you didn't see, a shorts of me doing that only basketball tabbing, which I think I'll probably do. I usually only do no talking videos if I'm sick. So like videos like that, or writing videos, magazine flipping videos, stuff like very simple, but stuff I can do without talking. I usually save those ideas for if I ever get sick and I can just like make a video really quickly, like a 10-15 minute video. My dad just recently got sick. I'll knock on wood right now. Obviously, I was just on vacation with my dad, and we were all hanging out together, so hopefully I don't get sick, but let's just say I do get sick. I have some video ideas for when I do get sick sometimes. Emery's, yeah, the NBA season is about to end. There's obviously like maybe one game more of each of the series that are on right now. Right now we're in the conference finals. Then after the conference finals, there's the NBA finals, which is another 7-game series. So potentially it's like maybe like a max 9 more, 10 more games of NBA season basketball left. Yo, what's up, Trace? Hello, Trace. If you could have two players at the Blazers, if you could have two Blazers at the Blazers, that's not English. I think you mean on the Blazers. Who would it be? If I could have two Blazers on the Blazers right now, one would be Clyde Drexler, and maybe prime before injury Bill Walton. Blazers need a good center desperately, and Bill Walton, back when he won the championship and the MVP back in 1976, 1977, was the best player in the NBA, so I'll have him. Yo. Dang, you guys going back to back, just like Drake says, back to back with the donos. We have Antonio, big behind the scenes supporter. Antonio is with the Hope Your Week Goes Well. Thank you so much, Antonio. And then Blake comes in with the first dono, dono, just by a couple seconds off. That's very funny. Thank you so much, Antonio. Thank you so much, Antonio. Thank you, Antonio. And thank you, Blake. as well. Back to back, that's pretty insane. Thank you guys so much. Do you think Anthony Edwards can be a top 3 shooting guard in the next 2 years? The next 2 years, yes. I think I can see that because obviously there's Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, I think, are the top 2 right now, and I think he can definitely be right there. Then there's like some arguments for other players, but like, you know, I don't know if you classify Jaylen Brown as like a 2 guard or more of a small forward. It kind of depends on where they slot him at, but that's definitely not a bad sort of 3 option there. Favorite current NBA player? It's definitely not Damian Lillard. I hate Damian Lillard. He sucks. What should the Knicks change next season, if anything? I think the Knicks are definitely at the point right now where the team is deep enough to where they can make a big push for like a disgruntled star somewhere. I don't know where that would be. I think it would definitely be more of like a wing position player, like a 2 guard or a small forward. Obviously their point guard Jalen Brunson is locked in. He's probably their best player. Then you have Randall, Mitch Robb, who isn't that bad, but I mean, I've seen like trade rumors of like Karl Anthony Towns on the Knicks, which could be pretty good because the Knicks are already a very good defensive team. You plug in Cat, Randall, Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett. That's a pretty good core set of guys. So that's not too bad. Why are you not watching the LA game? Because who cares? Live streaming, you guys are way more than important. You guys are way more important. When football comes back, will you do a football game in ASMR IRL video? Yes, I will be doing one. I don't know how much you guys would like it. I've only done one before, and it did pretty good. It got like 10,000 views, which obviously that's really good, but like compared to like the other ASMR public videos, that's pretty average. So, football games are very expensive. Football games, I mean, can go anywhere around $200 for a seat that aren't even that great. So, I don't know if I'll do any traveling to go to any NFL games because that's obviously like the traveling cost plus the game ticket itself is going to be $150, $200. So, unless like a lot of people wanted it, I probably wouldn't do anything like that. But maybe I'll go to like Seattle and like go to a game there. But I couldn't really promise anything. You know what I mean? What's my zodiac sign? I am a Libra. I am a Libra. I think I am the last day of the zebras. God, the Libras, and then the last day of the Libras. Which, the only thing I will say that is true about being a Libra that I've seen is that I am very indecisive. I'm very bad at choosing. So, if I ever did believe in zodiac signs and what they mean, I would believe that part of it. You're a Libra too. I mean, like, it's pretty cool, I guess. Libras are known to be very, like, calm, balanced people, you know? And I think that's also pretty true. I don't really get too happy or too upset or too mad or too anything, really. When you do ASMR with girlfriend, geez, potentially never. Really like the past weeks of the past week of content. Yes, content. Yeah, some good videos, some okay videos. It's kind of how the channel usually goes. I really tried to think of some creative ideas and some ideas that hopefully you guys would like. We had some up and downs. Obviously, you guys yesterday really, well, not really, you guys did like and enjoy the number 2 of the ASMR in public at the airport / on an airplane video I did yesterday. If you liked the first one, go and check out yesterday's video. I did ASMR on an airplane again. Is there a car in the background? Yeah, I think there's like a car just sitting in the parking lot behind me, just sitting there on. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, that was a good one that you guys seemed to enjoyed. And then next Sundays is going to be the Disneyland, well, I guess next Sunday, I guess technically this Sunday's ASMR in public video is going to be the ASMR at Disneyland video, which, should be okay. I've been slowly editing that video already for like the past like 2 days, and it's fun. If you like ASMR videos that are like very visual, like you like to be entertained while watching ASMR videos, this is gonna be like your go-to video because it's not like anything like super sound-wise. It's a lot of visual stuff, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And then also later this week is going to be the ASMR Q&A, which, wow, you guys went hard on the ASMR. On the Q&A questions. If you guys didn't see on my community tab, if you look at my community page right now, you can actually, I don't even think you need to close out of my live stream. I think you can just swipe down and like minimize the live stream. You can go to my channel, you can go to the community page or tab, and you can see that the Q&A is right there. You can ask a question, and there's like already like a lot of questions there. So later this week will be the Q&A. Or should that be tomorrow's video? Should tomorrow be the Q&A video? I could film that tonight. Let me know, should tomorrow be the Q&A video? And then also later this week, for a mukbang, we're doing another questionable mukbang. We're doing another iffy, maybe not so great mukbang. We're gonna be doing Carl's Jr. It sounds like someone just has like their car on in the background. It's like super hummy. Do you guys hear that? Let me turn up my music a little bit more. Whoever's doing that is a meanie. Over explaining the MLB would be dope. Maybe. The NBA one didn't do all that great, and I doubt an MLB one would do any better, to be completely honest. Who do you think the top three in the league are? Probably Giannis, Jokic, and Giannis, Jokic, and maybe you could argue like Joel Embiid. You can argue Luka Doncic. You sort of tossed up those last two, but definitely Giannis and Jokic are the other top two right now. You guys don't hear it get good. Yeah, you love the mukbangs. Yeah, I am doing like a questionable mukbang with the Carlos Jr. Kind of like how I did with the Dairy Queen mukbang. I'm not a big fan of Dairy Queen. I know a lot of people weren't a big fan of Dairy Queen, but I still made it, and you guys seem to enjoy it. So this upcoming, I think maybe Wednesday or Thursday, I'm gonna be doing a mukbang at Carl's Jr., which I know is also like not a popular place to eat at all. So I think that could be kind of funny to see what they have, give it a shot. It's another named brand place I haven't tried yet, so it could be kind of funny. So yeah, that could be interesting. And then I think next week's mukbang is gonna be a Krispy Kreme donuts mukbang, which is going to be extremely sweet and just destroy me because I'm not a big sweets guy. But I'm gonna be eating a lot of donuts next week, so make sure you guys are excited about next week's mukbang video. Everyone drop a like. Yes, surely everyone drop a like. I would also very much appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I think that's kind of it for video ideas for this week. Honestly, I haven't really necessarily thought of a lot of ideas. Obviously you guys know I make a lot of content just kind of like on a whim. Taking shots ASMR. I guess I could do like another drinking with me video. I don't know how well YouTube will like that video, but it could happen, I guess. Christmas green sounds fire. Yeah, I love donuts. Like, I'm not a big sweets guy, but I am a huge donut fan. Donuts are like my favorite sweet. If I could have like a donut instead of like birthday cake for my birthday, I would do it. That's how much I like donuts. But yeah, that should be delicious. Delicious. LA's down 5 at the end of the third. Oh man, that's pretty wild. Maxon. Hello, Maxon. Hello, Maxon. You should do an In-N-Out mukbang. Well, Trace, maybe you should look up if I've done an In-N-Out mukbang before. Maybe you should try and look up if I've done one before. Wink, wink. I've already done one before. Donuts and cookies. Oh, jeez, that's too much. I don't think I can do that much. That's pretty crazy. Lakers blowing their lead. Oh no, that's pretty bad. Who do you think will win the Stanley Cup this year? I still got my rooting for team in Vegas, the Las Vegas Golden Knights, but only because I went to one of their games this year. While I was down in Vegas, I also made a video of going to said game in Vegas. If you look on my YouTube channel, if you're a fan of the NHL, I went to a Las Vegas Golden Knights game, did a video on it. It was a lot of fun, so I'm glad they're still in. I should do a Shake Shack video. I mean, yeah, we do have a Shake Shack in the area, in the Portland area. It's just, it's like one of those places where I can't just like go and grab and like have it sit and wait and film. A lot of the places I do mukbangs at are like open very late at night to where I can grab them, run home, and make a video. Shake Shack is a place I have to go physically and order food and wait and then drive back home, yada yada yada. So maybe one of these days, I think like the next like major mukbang I want to do is Wingstop. I haven't done wings yet on the channel, so I might do a Wingstop video sometime soon, or Chipotle. I think those are the two next like major named brand ones I want to do. I also thought about a different mukbang idea of doing a like a local eats mukbang. I've already done one before of sushi. I got sushi from a local place. The first video did really good, the second video didn't do good, but the first one did really good. So I think what I might do is do like a local eats, like a pizzeria, and get like pizza, but from a place like locally. I think that could be like a good idea. Not like a named brand place, you know? You should do a Cold Stone video. Just get like a bunch of different types of ice cream. Oh man. Again, like sweets is just not really like my thing, but that could be a good idea. Yo, what's up, Flamboyant Pickle? Hello, hello, hello. Flamboyant Pickle, it's been a while since we've seen you around. Hello, hello, hello. Ari Master, I just said Vegas. I just said the Vegas Golden Knights. Any idea on who the Blazers pick at 3, or do they trade it? They definitely trade it. I mean, if the Boston Celtics get swept by the Miami Heat, I think it's probably about time they think about getting rid of the Tatum Brown duo and maybe trying to build a different way. So I think Jaylen Brown might become available. Obviously with Portland, there's always hearings of Pascal Siakam, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby. I mean, if James Harden does leave, the Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid could potentially become available. So, I doubt Portland makes that pick. If they do, that's kind of crazy. Oh, also, maybe Cheesecake Factory video. Cheesecake Factory's also kind of far. Like, that's also like kind of like Shake Shack, where could I do a video? Yes, but like, man, it's a bit of a ways away, but I could do it. And I love Cheesecake Factory's like my favorite like dine-in restaurant. I like it a lot for sure. Have I ever heard of Michaela ASMR? I have not. Best clipper of all time. Best clipper of all time. I mean, skill-wise, obviously Kawhi Leonard, but like just all-time, like in team history. And I know Bob McAdoo, right, played for the Clippers. I think probably Bob, or you could definitely throw in like Chris Paul, Blake Griffin. Those are two also very good ones. It might be Chris Paul because of the way he sort of changed the outlook on the Clippers. Obviously, him being there starting Lob City with Blake and DeAndre and that team that was very talented. He was kind of the first guy there that really changed sort of the way everyone looks at the LA Clippers. So it might be Chris Paul. It might be. Painting a picture. I am not artistic at all. Making videos is as artistic as I get. I already said hello to Maxon, but hello again, Maxon. Hello. DoorDash it. If I want to spend like $70, sure, why not? I kind of talked about that in my one of my previous mukbangs. I talked about DoorDashing for a video, and I did DoorDash for the Raising Cane's mukbang because it was very close to the area I was in at that time, and it was still like $35-40, and that was for a restaurant that was down the street. So yeah, if I went and tried to do that with Cheesecake Factory, it would be like over $100 to DoorDash it. Hello Audrey, we're kind of just chilling today, not a lot really going on. Not a lot going on. We're kind of just chilling today. What time is it right now? It is 7:40 p.m. Pacific time. If you ever want to know what time it is for me, if you know what time it is in Los Angeles, if you know what time it is in California, I'm in the same time zone as them. So if you know what time it is in Los Angeles, that's what time it is for me. You like my 2K rebuilds? Maybe one of the, I think I might bring back doing a one. I'll do like one rebuild if I do get the newest NBA 2K game, which I don't know when it does come out, probably sometime in the summer like they usually do. I might make a return of doing a rebuild, but I will not be doing one till then, maybe. When you were a kid, what was your dream job? I actually necessarily didn't even have a dream job. I know for a while there, I really wanted to do something in like the hospitality sort of business, like hotel work, because I really loved hotels growing up as a kid. Those were like one of my favorite things ever. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was like my favorite show growing up, so I kind of wanted to do something like that. I'm always pretty good with working with people. I work with people now, so like I'm pretty used to it, so something around that way. Tomorrow's your last day at school. I'm feeling the tears already. Graduation's on Friday, and I think it's gonna be worse. Yeah, that's a fun time for sure. I never really still have gotten over that feeling of like, oh wait, there's like life after that whole scenario, and there is, and obviously it's like something you really want to take in as much as possible. Enjoy the moment to take a lot of pictures and videos and blah blah blahs, but it's a fun time for sure. Hopefully it's a good day. It's a good day. Ever watch Prime 2 Hype? Yes, I used to be very into 2 Hype, Jezzer, Cash, TTG, Los Polos, all those guys. Obviously like not anymore, but yeah, they actually had a house, like their first ever like collab house was actually pretty close to where I was born and grew up, where I usually stay at when I do go to California. Their old house used to be around that area. I've talked to Moby before, a handful of times also. Oh yeah, Emery's mine is I don't know why, but they're very expensive. I mean in Portland, even in the Portland area, people do like door dashing and Uber Eats as like full-time work. And I think expensive in the area because they want a lot of people doing that type of work, if that makes any sense. It's kind of annoying, but good for those people, I guess. But yeah, again, if you guys are just getting into the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. If you're just getting in to the live stream, make sure you do like the live stream. I would very much appreciate that a lot. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of anything else. Man, I loved Mopey. Yeah, he was pretty sick. The Knicks are our finals team next year with one more superstar. Yeah, I think they can be very good. Next season. Obviously, the Knicks are very up and down. Obviously, one year they were very good. Last year they were pretty bad. This year they're pretty good. Next year, we'll have to see. But I am pretty excited to see what happens with them and with all those draft picks that they got last year. You know, they have Obi Toppin, Quentin Grimes, Jericho Sims. Like, they have some young pieces that they can move from to maybe possibly get again a Karl Anthony Towns type of player. Maybe Bradley Beal. I don't know. That could be a possibility, maybe. But getting another like big time player on that team could really elevate them to another standard. And I think they're deep enough to where they can afford to do that. So that's kind of exciting. Your airplane video was amazing. I was thinking if you ever go on a road trip, that would be a great idea too. Watch out for a video coming up next basketball season. I already talked about it, to doing a road trip to San Francisco, and I'm definitely doing like another vlog road trip video, which, by the way, my vlog ASMR video, if you guys don't know, I made like almost like a behind the scenes vlog video, and I don't know if I want to post it on a Sunday and count it as a ASMR in public video, or just post it like a normal video during the week, because there's a lot of ASMR in public in that video, so I can kind of count it as a ASMR in public video. So I might just post that on a Sunday, but I'm very excited for you guys to see that vlog video. What are your favorite thing to do while you were a kid? Playing video games, I guess. That's kind of like every kid's favorite thing to do. Probably, yeah, playing video games. Whether it was with my brothers, whether it was with friends, playing video games was for sure a big time thing in my life. Not so much anymore. Gaming is still kind of dead. I've almost beaten Jedi Survivor. Still a very good game. I highly recommend it. It's definitely one of the better games that I've played so far this year. I'm still playing that game. Yo, what's up, Kirk? Hello, Mystic Fish. That is a great username, Mystic Fish. Denver's up by 4 with 9 minutes left. I think Denver might have it. That's pretty crazy. What is your favorite time period in school? Oh, like my favorite year of school. Honestly, and I know a lot of people, this is like their worst time of their life, but it was actually a pretty good time for me. I would probably have to say like 7th or 8th grade. I think middle school was a good time for me. Like, I was still like awkwardly short. I was super duper ugly. I had really long hair, glasses. It was before I had braces. But for some reason, that was like the most fun I ever had, and like the most like friends I had, the most social time I ever had was during middle school. Those were good days. Jake Baller is him. Maybe. He was a base bird. Hello. If you could get around 8 ton of screaming children ASMR at a water park or aquarium would be cool. Emery, I would love to do ASMR at an aquarium, but I mean, the ASMR at the zoo video didn't do that well, and then also the ASMR hiking video didn't do that well, so I don't think ASMR at an aquarium would also do that well. I can try actually how tall I am. Maybe you should wait till potentially tomorrow's Q&A video. No, I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10". I used to be, like I just said, I was really short. I think I was 5'3", 5'4" for a vast majority of my life, like until I was like 15. 14, 15, I was like 5'3", 5'4", and then I had like a year, I grew like 3 or 4 inches, and then like my junior, senior year, I grew like another 3 or 4 inches, so yeah, thankfully, thankfully I did. Good job, Cooper, good job. What's your favorite team for every sport? Basketball is definitely not the Blazers. I hate the Blazers. And then for football, would be, it's kind of a toss-up between the Rams and the Chargers. I guess for me personally, it'd probably be the Chargers, but my dad is a really big Rams fan, and I'm also just not the biggest fan of football, so I kind of just follow along with Rams football a lot. But maybe the Chargers, because I also used to be in San Diego. San Diego is my favorite city. For baseball, it'd be the Angels. For football, soccer, I still don't really have one. I'm kind of just a fan of the sport and just kind of introduced to a lot of it. So I do watch like a lot of like Man City, which I know Man City just won the Premier League, which is kind of dope. The Tottenham for sure. Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, yada yada yada, but also like the MLS with watching like the Sounders and Timbers football match there. That was a lot of fun, so yeah, hockey, probably the LA Kings, but also like going to the Golden Knights game in Vegas really kind of won me over there, so I mean, the Golden Knights too are for sure a very, 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 very popular team for me. Can you do ASMR playing basketball like Matty Tingles? I mean, I could do it without you saying like Matty Tingles. I can just do it myself. But yeah, of course, being in the Pacific Northwest, I couldn't just go outside and play basketball whenever because it's 35 degrees, pouring rain every single day. Besides like 2 months out of the year, so the weather is just now starting to get really nice. So definitely sometime this summer, I will be doing that video. Obviously, I can't go outside and play basketball in December. Like, no duh. Who's my favorite ASMR artist? That's a pretty good question. By the way, I just went to the store today. Picked up a little snacky, little treat tonight. Got some Skittles. My favorite ASMR artist is a very tough question because I listen to a lot of different ASMR artists, different ones every single night. But a pretty good consistent one would probably be Ryan's ASMR. I love his roleplay videos. I'll even go back like 2-3 years in the past and watch some of his roleplays. Bees ASMR is also a great one. I love her visual ASMR. Very good, like hand movements. If you guys are very good with like hand movement ASMR, if you guys like that stuff, she's great at it. I cannot get this thing open for the life of me. And then like the usual ones like Dido ASMR Collect and Play, Matty Tingles. Someone just mentioned just some of like the usual people you guys have heard a lot before on my channel. Thank you, Antonio, and thank you so much again for the $5 dono, Antonio. Earlier, you are absolutely the man. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ryan is good. He's very, very, very good. A big Newcastle fan from New Jersey. Audrey just said, I'm so excited for the Q&A video tomorrow. I don't know if I'm actually going to come out with it tomorrow. I just don't really have a video idea for tomorrow. So I might just do the Q&A tonight. audible whispering video. A lot, well not a lot, a few of you have been asking me to do an audible whispering video. I could do that tomorrow, but those videos never really do well on my channel, so I don't know, but it's an idea. Do I think Austin Reeves has all-star potential? No, I do not, but I do think he's going to be very good for the rest of his career. Love inaudible whispering. Yeah, I think I really like it too. I have never had on my channel a normal ASMR video like that ever do well. Like, I've never had like a good normal ASMR video do well like that, so I'll kind of have to see. I should make a gaming channel and play 2K. That sounds like my worst nightmare. If I had to post 2K every single day, I would, you guys would watch me slowly lose sanity. Imagine Jake Paul and Ryan ASMR collaboration. I could not imagine that. He is head and shoulders above me in every sort of manner of that when it comes to ASMR and filmmaking and content creating. Of course, the first one I pull out is a grape flavored Skittle. Grape flavored anything is the worst flavor. I hate grape flavored anything, but I love grapes, the fruit. I literally, like, I throw these away. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I buy Skittles, I literally just don't eat the grape and I throw them away. If someone wants them, you can have them. We have a yellow and an orange though, which is pretty good. Ooh. Someone asked what my favorite flavor was, and that's a tough one. Grape flavor is awesome. No, it's not. Come on. Don't lie like that. Favorite type of M&M? One of my favorite candies of all time are pretzel M&Ms. I love pretzel M&Ms. Oh my god. So good. Mystic Fish. How do I say this? I very much dislike that comment when people say they don't watch sports but they watch my channel. I really hope people don't see this channel as a sports channel. This channel is not a sports channel. I don't even really care all that much about sports. One of the final games of LeBron James's playoff career is on right now, and I'm not watching it because I really don't care. I'd rather make content for you guys, so don't ever think like you have to know sports to watch. Don't ever think you need to talk sports to converse in here. You can talk about anything. I love everything. I love music, I love movies, I love Disney, I love Marvel, I love Star Wars, I love gaming, I love food, I love traveling. This channel is a lot more than just like, oh, basketball, hoorah, poo-poo talk, you know what I mean? Crispy M&Ms. I've actually never had crispy M&Ms, but I do love like crispy texture stuff. What is crispy? Is crispy a texture? I don't even know. I love crispy stuff though. Do the fishbowl effect. Oh jeez. I've never tried to do it before, but maybe I'll try it. Best cereal. Ooh. Best cereal. Well, actually, I don't really eat cereal all that much anymore since lactose started to become a problem with me. I used to drink milk all the time, and then like one day, like I just got lactose intolerant, just randomly somehow. So, but I used to be a big fan of Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks is probably my favorite, or a cereal. Oh my god. That's pretty crazy, Patrick. Also, Patrick, um, the live stream usually lasts somewhere around 2 hours. And then obviously if, there's a lot of good interaction, donations, comments, questions, blah blah blah, I usually make it another hour, but it kind of depends on like how the live stream is going at that time. So usually around 2 to 3 hours. I'm also lactose intolerant. Yeah, it sucks. Life cereal. Bougie gamer, are you 55 years old? Are you 55? Favorite TV show? Yeah, I'm not a big show guy. I'm not like a big show watcher, but like Breaking Bad, The Office, that's really it. I do like docu-series. Docu-series are pretty good, a lot of fun. But yeah, probably either Breaking Bad or The Office. Probably Breaking Bad. I've watched that show like 3 or 4 times all the way through. It's really good. I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That chicken video you made a few days ago, I've never had that chicken before. Oh, the, Raising Cane's. Yeah, the first time I ever had Raising Cane's was like 3 years ago. It's kind of new to like at least the area that I'm in, slash even California. When I went, I only saw a couple every once in a while. But then, like I said, they opened one up close to where I usually stay at, so I had to try it one time, and it's good. I talk about it in the video, like the chicken itself is kind of bland, but oh my god, like the coating, like the batter, and they fry it in is super good and crispy. And then the cane sauce is also very good. It's up there with Chick-fil-A sauce in my opinion. I think they're both very, very, very good. Walter. Lactose-free helps usually milk. Usually helps. Yes, I would assume lactose-free milk helps against lactose. Yeah, I've tried that. I've tried oat milk. Is it oat? Not oak. Oat milk. And it's okay. It's okay. I just don't really have cereal all that often anymore. I just don't. Italy flooded, so the F1 race got canceled last weekend. Ooh, that's really sad. Oh man. Yeah, that's wild. I'm still very interested in seeing how they're going to change Las Vegas, since I know Vegas is gonna have F1 racing there sometime relatively soon, and the race cars are actually going to drive down the Las Vegas Strip, like the actual Las Vegas road. They're gonna be driving on it, which I think is super crazy, but I'm kind of excited to see that. Is there a college team you root for? Yeah, well, only for college basketball with the Arizona Wildcats. Pretty much my entire family is born and raised in Arizona, around the Tucson area, so they all grew up very much invested in the Arizona teams. So, yeah, and then I just like basketball, so Arizona Wildcats for basketball. Walter White roleplay. I'll go bald for, oh my god. Matt, or is it Matt R, like Matter, Mattr, I think is how you spell it, I don't know. Matt ASMR has the best Walter White roleplay ever. Like his ASMR roleplay of Walter White is, it's show quality. It's very good if you haven't seen it before. That is a very underrated game winner. Oh, so I thought you, sorry, so you get to make fun of me of my gluten-free allergy, but then you're lactose. Okay, so wait. I'm trying to think. I mean, being gluten-free is definitely a lot worse than lactose. Like, I can still eat ice cream, and I can still eat cheese. Like, I can still I've ever tried almond milk before. Maybe I'll give that a shot one of these days. No, I do not think it means an F1 video. I do not think so. I just don't think there's an audience out there for F1. There's barely an audience for, baseball. There's barely an audience for hockey. So F1 would be kind of a hard audience to also kind of find, you know. I just know absolutely nothing about F1. I've played some F1 games before, like some video games, like some racing games. That's about it. Yo, Mandy, hello, Mandy. Hey, biggest bird for sure. Good night to you as well. Do I watch anime? I do not. I do know a lot of lore, though. I've played, Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi, like 1, 2, and 3. I've played all of them. So I do know a lot of lore for Dragon Ball. Like, I know the characters and the plots and stuff. I watched the first season of Sword Art Online. I watched a little bit of Death Note. I watched a little bit of Naruto, just like the first handful of episodes. Anything else I can think about? None that I can think of on the top of my head. But I've watched a handful of a lot of animes, but I haven't watched like an entirety of an anime before. I watched some Hunter x Hunter. Darn, yeah, I'm sorry, Emery's. Walter. The Carolina Hurricanes just went down 3-0 to the Florida Panthers. You thinking sweep? I don't know. I couldn't name one player. Can I even name a player in the NHL? I don't think I can even name one player who currently actively plays for the NHL. But they seem to be dominating, so I'll say yes. that seems pretty good. Looking at your eating videos, I just realized I've never eaten most of those, and that's the point, and that's the whole thing, that's the whole vibe of those videos. It's to, I don't know. It's supposed to be relaxing, and I guess if you like mouth sounds and eating sounds, they're supposed to be relaxing, but to be honest, I love food videos, and I love food review videos, even non-ASMR. I love watching, like, food places. Like, I'll on my watch history on my YouTube page, on my search bar, there's a lot of food places I've never tried before, but I do like watching people review stuff, and I think that's a part of it that I really enjoy about making mukbang ASMR. I don't really watch a lot of mukbang ASMR, but I do watch a lot of like food review videos, so if you've ever wanted to know what a place was like, there's a video for you. And then I guess if you also like, I don't know, mouth sounds, I guess there's also a video for you as well. So like I said, this upcoming week we're gonna be having a Carl's Jr. It's probably gonna make me feel like trash, but it's just a video idea I've never done before for Carl's Jr. And then next week's is gonna be Krispy Kreme donuts, which should be very sweet and delicious. So I'm very excited about that. That was stuck on me for a second. Yeah, and like I love hockey. I love watching hockey. I know what teams are good in hockey, but I just don't know like the individual players for said good teams. Like I know Vegas is good. I know the Bruins were the #1 team in the NHL. Like I know some stuff here and there, but it's like Crosby. That's a last name of a good player. Yes, Mandy, for sure. That's very true, Mandy. It really makes you hungry. I do follow a little bit of baseball. I just literally posted a video about going to a baseball game. I watch some games live, but I really rarely ever like watch a baseball game on TV. I really never do that. When will the stream end? In a couple hours. I literally just started. It's only been like barely an hour long of a stream, you know? Potato salad or pasta salad. I don't like either, to be completely honest. I don't really like either. I'm trying to think. Pasta salad. I'm not the biggest fan of cold pasta, so probably not that. So maybe potato salad. I don't know. Hi, how was your day? My day was pretty okay, I suppose. Definitely not the typical day. It was kind of boring, to be honest. It was kind of slow. I went grocery shopping, which is why everything was like wrapped up. Like my gum was wrapped up, my Skittles were wrapped up. I just went grocery shopping today, which was fun. I do love thinking about eating food, so that was a good time. That was kind of it. Warm pasta salad. I don't think I've ever had a warm pasta salad. Is that just regular pasta if it's warm? I don't know. Am I gonna stream on Friday? Yeah, so by the way, if you guys didn't see on my community page, which I can look at myself right now, scrolling over to my community tab, scrolling down, out of 770 votes, 72% of those people voted for a Friday night stream over Monday night streams. So almost 1,000 people, like, again, a 70-30 split of them want a Friday night stream. So I think we might be moving Monday night stream night to Friday night stream nights. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I voted. Oh, I didn't vote. I let people vote. And out of 1,000 people, almost like a 70-30 split on that. Let me know what you guys think on doing Friday night streams over Mondays. Hey, yo, Calfex. Hello. Hello, Calfex. How are you, Calfex? Really good to see you again on this typical Monday for us. Hopefully you're doing well. I vote Monday nights because I be clubbing on Fridays. That's pretty funny. Okay. Hey, happy Monday. Hello. It's been pretty good. Yeah, that's why I didn't really want, well, I don't want to say I didn't want Friday nights, but like I just know for a fact people, and even myself included, will be more consistent to be on Monday because I know where you are going to be on Monday. On a Monday night, you are home. On a Monday night, you're trying to sleep. You're doing work. You're sitting at home on a Monday night. On a Friday night, you might be out with friends. You might be going to a late dinner. You might be not even home for an entirety of a Friday night. So I feel like people would just be more free and open to watch a ASMR live stream on a Monday than a Friday. Just my own opinion. And yeah, for the people wondering, right now Denver is up 2 points with 30 seconds left in the game. This might be LeBron's last conference final game ever in his NBA career. Pretty crazy. Makes Mondays better. Monday for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, have you ever done a room tour video? I've done a couple of room tour videos actually. I just posted a room tour video like a couple days ago. I was looking forward to the Monday night streams, but if Friday nights would get more engagement, then that might be the right move. Yeah, I'm not sure. And like that's also I think when it comes to Fridays is like people trying to sleep and relax on a Monday night than on a Friday night. Like, I don't know. And what also is kind of intriguing is again like the YouTube aspect of all of this, like what YouTube will do with this live stream after it's done posted. Because obviously, if you guys have seen my YouTube live streams after they get posted, sometimes, I'll knock on wood, sometimes do very well when they get posted on YouTube. So, it also depends on the YouTube's algorithm. Does YouTube like me, going live on Mondays? So far, it's been yes, and until that really changes, I won't change it. But if YouTube decides to not like me live streaming on Mondays anymore, then Fridays would probably be the move, but I just don't know when that's gonna be. 4 seconds left. Lakers are down 2. Man, that's rough, man. That's pretty crazy. The airport video was one of your best. Yeah, I would like to think, I would hope to think I'm getting like better at filming and doing like ASMR in public, or even just filming in public in general. You guys are also gonna see it when I do my Disneyland my Disneyland video next Sunday. Next Sunday's video is gonna be the ASMR at Disneyland video, which is gonna be a lot of fun if you like visual ASMR. If you like just watching YouTube videos, you're gonna want to definitely watch Sundays. It's a lot of visual stuff. It's me going on rides and trying food, and it's a lot of visual entertainment more than relaxing sounds and whatnot. So next Sunday video should be very interesting, I think. I like the baseball video. I kind of wished it did a little bit better, to be completely honest. Oh yeah, the Lakers lost. Oh man. Very sad, very, very, very sad. I kind of want to read out the stats for that game, but yeah, I kind of wish that video did a little bit better, but I mean, I know baseball's not like the most popular sport, so I kind of know why it didn't do that well. Okay, so LeBron James scored 40 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, playing the entire game. LeBron James played 48 minutes. He played the entire basketball game. Wow. Anthony Davis scored 21 points on 14 rebounds. Austin Reeves, 17 points. The bench was dog duty. D'Angelo Russell scored 4 points. I hate you, D'Angelo Russell. Jared Vanderbilt didn't even play. Jared Vanderbilt got 0 minutes. Then you look at Denver. Jokic put up 30 points, 14 rebounds, and 13 assists. Jamal Murray, 25 points. Michael Porter Jr., 15 and 10. Aaron Gordon, 22 and 6. Sad, sad, sad. But it is what it is. Yeah. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, bougie gamer. Good night, good night, good night, good night, bougie gamer. Good night, good night, good night. Lego carried, very true. LeBron carried so bad, it did look like that for sure. No, I did not watch the hockey game. LeBron trading his whole team before he retires, maybe. I know, right? I don't know what happened to D'Angelo Russell, man. And what's even crazier is that, like, Denver doesn't even have, like, that crazy of, like, defensive guards. I know they have Bruce Brown, who's, like, he's a good, solid perimeter defender, but, like, Jamal Murray and even Caldwell Pope is not that crazy of a defender like he used to be. So, like, I don't know. I feel like D'Lo should have been, like, having, like, 10 to 15 points, and same thing with Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves has actually been playing very well, but I don't know why D'Angelo Russell can't if Austin Reeves can. Like, I don't know. I think this series is a lot different if D'Angelo Russell played like normal, 15 point per game. D'Angelo Russell. Wild though. But I did say that when I predicted the series. I said the role players will not continue this streak. They just can't. I mean, they played extremely well through the Grizzlies. They played phenomenally in the Golden State Warriors series, and I called it that the streak of the role players of the Lakers would stop. I guessed right, because that is literally exactly what happened. Yeah, the Nuggets, man. Nuggets sweep the Lakers. That's crazy. Yep, it looks like it's going to be a Nuggets Heat final, which I actually don't know how I feel about it. I know a lot of people are interested in that matchup, obviously because, you don't see LeBron, no Curry, no Durant. There's no, I don't want to say true superstar, but like, Jokic and Jimmy Butler in the finals as the two top players is interesting. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Jimmy Butler ring? Maybe. We'll have to see. Also, by the way, if you guys are just getting into tonight's live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream if you guys are in the live stream. I know tonight is a little bit more of a casual, kind of like laid back live stream. We don't really have like a lot to talk about tonight. But if you're here, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and yeah, make sure you like the live stream. I very much appreciate that a lot. It does a lot for the channel. It does a lot for the live stream. Actually, it does a lot for it. Denver's a boring city. I've never been close to. Actually, no. I've been to Utah. I've been to like the Utah airport. That's about it. But I've never been very close to Denver ever. But yeah. Yeah. Good night, Audrey. For sure. Good night, Audrey. Good night. If Jokic wins this ring, he's a top 75 player of all time. Yeah, man, that's pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. He's already one of the greatest centers of all time. I mean, 2-time MVP, a player we've kind of never seen before, unless you want to count Sabonis. Not like Domantas Sabonis, but his father, Sabonis, was a lot like Jokic. So, but even in the NBA, we've never really seen a player like Nikola Jokic before. I think he's definitely top 10 center of all time already, for sure. I like how that's the first thing you name when you say Denver is the best at, and it's that first thing you say. That's kind of crazy to say. You have a 3-hour test tomorrow. Yikes, that's pretty wild. Pretty wild. The Denver airport is fun. That's pretty funny. Oh, pack opening. Yeah, I guess we could do the pack opening now. Do you guys want to open this pack? I was kind of waiting to see if more people would show up in tonight's live stream, but it seems like tonight we're getting a low-key live stream. Not a lot of people tonight, which is okay. That's kind of what happens usually. Should we open up one of the packs? We only have 2 packs left, so there's only 2 of them. Sweep. If Jokic wins a ring, he's a top 10. I already think Jokic is a top 10 center of all time, to be completely honest. I really think he is. But that's just my own opinion. So, yeah, let's open this thing up. Yeah, usually around this time, we're already at like 130, 140, 150 people. There's a lot of people missing, but, can't always have a lot of people in live streams. And again, I think that's maybe why I also would like to move my live streams to Friday, because maybe there would be more engagement and more people. I don't know, but I feel like we're missing a lot of people. Okay. Joel doesn't deserve MVP. Yeah, probably not. That is very true. About LeBron. Okay. Also, by the way, if you're in this live stream, if you stumble upon this live stream, please note, you do not have to be a sports fan to watch this live stream. You can talk about anything. You can change the subject about anything. You can ask any question you want. You can talk about whatever you want. Just letting y'all know, this isn't a sports live stream. It doesn't have to be sports, Good night, Lucas. Yes, good night. Wow, we're already getting a lot of people saying good night. You guys definitely have a lot of things to do tomorrow. I always feel kind of bad, too, whenever I do live streams. I feel like I'm going live a little bit too late, but I think maybe Friday nights would change that. So again, I don't know if I'm going to go live this Friday. I guess I could go live this Friday just to try it, but again, the whole YouTube algorithm thing is going to mess with my brain, because what if YouTube doesn't like me switching from going live on Mondays to Fridays, and that's a whole thing. Okay guys, so which one do you guys want? Let's do pack 1 or pack 2. So pack 1 or pack number 2, which one do we open? We're only gonna open one, and then maybe this Friday or definitely Monday we'll open up the next one. So let me know. Do not spam. you'll get timed out. So just let me know which one. Pack 1, pack 2. Pack 2, there's a lot of, well, I mean, there's one, Patrick, I said do not spam. If you spam, I'm gonna time you out so fast. Okay, I'm seeing 2s. Last time we opened 2 and it sucked. Team 2. Okay, we're open 2, Okay, I literally just said if you spam, you're getting timed out, so there's that. Good job. Okay, we're coming up pack number 2, so there's this one. That is very true. Last time you guys picked pack 2 and it sucked, but oh, now we're getting more. We're getting some pack 1s now. I made this decision. We're opening up this one. Okay. In our last pack, we got SGA and something else. I don't remember. It wasn't that great of a pack, but I did open in my pack opening video a rookie Jaden Ivey and a rookie Jabari Smith Jr. So 2 of the top 5 picks in the draft. It's pretty cool. So hopefully we get another good pickup here. Okay. Let me turn this down a little bit so you guys aren't getting too intense of sounds. I don't want to look at the cards. Okay. Card number 1. We are getting, let's turn this back up. Pow. Ooh, we get a Boston Celtic player, Derek White. Very random role player, Derek White. Very solid player, very good sort of two-way guard. I think he sometimes plays point guard for them. Okay. Not the greatest. Make sure you guys like the live stream right now. Give us some luck. Like the live stream. Give us some luck. I would very much appreciate it. Make sure you like the live stream, okay? Card number 2 is, wow, Chris Middleton. Not too bad. Very injury prone nowadays, and definitely would have been nice for him to be a little bit healthier in this playoff run for the Milwaukee Bucks, but also a card that we don't really need. We're looking for young players. We're looking for rookie cards. We're looking for a potential signed card, because these packs actually have a potential of a signed card, but we'll have to see. Okay, second to last card we get I was hoping so badly in these packs to get a rookie card, and we in fact get a rookie Shaden Sharp. Oh my god, this is a card I am definitely keeping. That is super sick. If you guys can see that, hopefully you guys can. Wow, that's sick. That is so dope. Oh my goodness. It's because you guys liked the live stream, right? It's because you guys liked the live stream. Thank you guys for liking the live stream. That's awesome. I'm definitely putting that one off to the side. That's pretty cool. Okay, we had one more card. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I didn't see who it was though. Okay, so last card. We get a Legends Dirk Nowitzki. Very random Dirk Nowitzki card. I'll take it. I love Dirk. Definitely one of the best players in NBA history. But, man, a rookie Shaden Sharp. That's fire. That is sick. Oh my god. These packs were definitely worth it. These are definitely the best packs I ever did that. I'm not going to scream into the mic. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. You indeed liked it. That's pretty good. Pack 2 is a dub. Yes, definitely a lot better than the last one for sure. So yeah, now, actually, do I have the other cards in here? Let's see. Yeah, here's the rookie Jaden Ivey card. I'm not even sure if you guys can see this. Hopefully you guys can. We have the rookie Jaden Ivey card, and then we also have the somewhere in here we have the rookie Jabari Smith Jr. card as well. So we actually have some really good rookie cards, which, again, I'm not like a card collector or like someone who's gonna sell these ever, but, you know, it's kind of cool to have them, and they're good players, so is this pack gonna contain? It actually feels kind of heavy. So maybe it does have a signature card in there. Maybe we'll get like a signed, I don't know, a signed rookie card. Les swept the Cancun, yes. What's up, Jake? Sorry, I'm like watching the Nuggets game. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just live streaming, having a good time. A good time. LeBrover, can't win. Oh my God. Send him to the Dallas Cowboys. He would be a very good football player, so that's actually not a bad thing. Open it. No, we're gonna open it the next live stream. We only do one. But yeah, so I'm super excited about the rest of the week's content. Like I said, there is going to be a Q&A video. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be down for the Q&A video to be tomorrow. Would you guys want the Q&A video tomorrow? Or should I just do like a random ASMR video tomorrow? I have no idea what video to do tomorrow, so I might just do the Q&A video tomorrow. And then we have the Carl's Jr. mukbang video probably on Thursday. And then Sunday, we have the ASMR at Disneyland video for this Sunday. I'm super excited about that video. That should be a very fun ASMR in public video. I also have a couple of other ASMR in public videos cooking up soon that you guys will see. I think sometime next month. I'm planning on going to another football match, a soccer game to some other people. I have an idea of what game I want to go to, and I think it's sometime next month. So if you guys liked the ASMR at a soccer game, ASMR at a football match, whatever you want to call it, video, I think I'm going to be doing another one next month, so that should be very fun. Yeah, obviously when football season, the NFL season I should say, starts, I do plan on going to an NFL game again and doing ASMR in public there. Still have a lot of good video ideas left. Could I still submit a question for the Q&A? Yes, you can. If you go to my channel page, if you go to my channel page, if you go to my channel page, you can actually see on the Q&A tab, you can scroll down like once, and it's right there. It's a Q&A thing. You just ask a Q&A question. So yeah. Is Carl's Jr. good? No, and that's what's exciting about it. It's the fact that Carl's Jr. is bad, and I'm making a video on it. Should be pretty funny. I also had the same sort of way and feel about Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen to me is very gross, but I made a video on it and you guys really liked it, so I'm gonna do it again, but this time with Carl's Jr., so that should be pretty funny. That's a pretty bad score for Spanish, I'm not gonna lie. Do I watch the NHL? Not really. I've been to one game live ever and I really liked it. Happy birthday to Margaret. Hello. Happy birthday, Margaret. Dairy Queen only has good ice cream. Yes, 1000%. I love the dilly bars. I love the dilly bars. I was actually going to get a Blizzard when I went, but they stopped serving them at a certain time, or I guess like they were like going to close, like they were right. I think I even went there a little bit after they were closing, so they stopped serving ice cream and stuff because obviously it takes like a lot of time and whatnot. So I just got a dilly bar, and that was really good. Yo, what's up, Kanye? Hello. Is a Jimmy sweep gonna happen? If I'm being honest, I think the Celtics take Game 4, and they might also even take Game 5. If I'm being honest, I don't know. I think the Celtics are just too talented, right? I don't know, man. In my head, the Celtics are just too good to lose in a sweep, but like, they're just the same team, and they've been being pooped on the entire time. Oh, yo, what's up, Dido? Hello, Dido. I saw that you had a little bit of an apartment tour video today. also, Dido, we did a pack opening. We did a pack opening, and I got, in fact, a rookie Shaden Sharp in our pack opening. Happy camper, I am. Yes, I am. Thank you, Zay. I think that's how I pronounce that, Zay. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. I didn't know dilly bars existed before your video. Dilly bars were like my jam as a kid. Those were my treat after baseball games. Those were my treat on a hot summer day. I love dilly bars, even till this day. Even though I can't, like, eat a lot of, well, I mean, I can eat them, but my stomach feels kind of gross because, again, like, the lactose intolerance and blah, 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 but it's worth the stomach ache. Also, oh yeah, I actually, I think it's in this pile. I got, Zach LaVine. Obviously not like a crazy anything, but Zach LaVine, very good player, one of my favorite players. I got a Zach LaVine. And then I also got a rookie Dalen Terry. Rookie Dalen Terry. Which is, kind of cool, I guess. Obviously the Bulls have been pretty good, so they haven't had any crazy, insane rookies, but, pretty hype. You've probably said that before, but who do you want the Blazers to pick? What do you want the Blazers to do with their pick? Trade it. Bro, I'm procrastinating about sleeping. Please sleep. This probably isn't the best live stream to sleep to. I feel like my live streams aren't very relaxing. They're kind of just whatever, but hopefully you just sleep. Hopefully you just sleep. You should collab with, Leslie ASMR. She's awesome. I have never heard of her before, but I'll check her out. That could be interesting. Can you have it? Yes, I'll ship it out. I'll ship it out tonight, and you'll get it probably in a couple weeks. That's pretty funny. Jake sleeps on a bench rack. Interesting. I have a Jamar Chase rookie card. That's really sick. That's actually really cool. I do not be in the gym. I wish I could. I need to find a gym. I mean, there are gyms close by, but like the one I usually went to closed a couple years ago, and I just haven't been lifting since, but I just definitely have been doing a lot of like cardio and push-up, crunches, sit-up, body workout stuff. Planet Fitness. I think we have a 24 Fitness. I think we have a 24 Fitness or Snap Fitness or whatever it's called, like a 24-hour gym. I think we have one of those somewhere close by. You should do another inaudible whispering video. I was actually thinking about doing an inaudible whispering video tomorrow, but like those normal style of ASMR videos, for at least for my channel, never do good. Like anytime I do like 99.99% of people who watch this ASMR video sleep, or ASMR for people who need to sleep right now, those titled videos bomb every time on my channel, so I don't really do like a lot of traditional ASMR videos like that, but maybe I could try again, I don't know. Are you willing to sell any of your cards for a price? I don't think anyone wants these cards. They're just basketball cards. I should do a late night drive video. That's a possibility. I know that was like a big trend a couple years ago, back in the day. I don't really know if people really do that anymore, but I guess I could possibly do that. I could just like do like a drive around Portland video. I was also maybe thinking about doing a like a walking around like a city style ASMR in public video, like maybe I just like walk around Portland, take you guys into some of like the local shops, go to some like local eats shelters. That could be fun. Oh, you're a freshman year of high school. Yeah, that's exciting. You know, I whispered mukbang. Maybe. I am actually planning on doing a ASMR in public mukbang video. I'm planning on that. I don't know what restaurant I'm gonna try it at. I might try it at like a fast food place, just to try the idea. Like maybe I'll do like a McDonald's, but like it's an ASMR in public video. But I'm eating at the restaurant and like filming there. That could be like a fun idea, no? Like an ASMR in public video mixed in with a mukbang. So it's two at the same time. I feel like that could be kind of a fun video idea. I don't watch college football. I do not watch college football. Portland video sounds fun. I think so too. A lo-fi tapping video. Oh man, I miss doing lo-fi videos. Like my first 2 years on YouTube were all lo-fi. I didn't have a microphone for 2 years. God. That would already be like 2017, 2018. Yeah, like 2017, 2018. I didn't have a microphone. It's crazy how long ago that is. Oh my god. Man, time is really flying by. We don't have a Zaxby's up there. We do not have a Zaxby's. I have no idea what going through empties is. I don't know what empties are. Will you do another lottery playing video? Maybe. The other one I did also didn't do that good. Sean, they actually have Zaxby's in Missouri. When I went to go visit my mom, they had a Zaxby's. And maybe when I go out there again sometime this summer, I'm planning on maybe sometime in like July, August, to go and visit her. I think I might try and do Zaxby's, or I know Culver's, I think that's what it's called. Culver's is a very popular place, or also Whataburger. Whataburger could also be a mukbang place that I could try, because they actually opened a Whataburger kind of close to my mom's place, so I could try that. Oh, what kind of music do you listen to? I literally have a video. I actually have 2 videos I just recently posted within like the last like 2 months of my music taste in Spotify. You should go and check that out. Yo, what's up, David? Hello, David. Whataburger is mid. Culver's is fire. I had Whataburger, and I don't want to spoil it just in case I do a video on Culver's, but yeah, it's okay. It's definitely a burger. It's a burger. I'll say that. I don't know, man. But yeah, I keep hearing Culver's is really good. All these American foods places I want to try. Yes, and obviously I want to try Nando's. I want to try Nando's so bad. Like Nando's just looks so good, and I know that's like an England place, but like, I want to try Nando's very much. Also, by the way, Dido, I finished up the script. I think I need to think of a couple more questions, but I'm almost done with it. So I'll be sending that to you within the next couple days. So yeah, just look out. Look out for that DM. Look out for that message. I'm pretty much done with it. And for the 130 people in here, you guys didn't hear that. You guys did not hear that. Shh. Shh. It's a quiet thing. You live close to Missouri, that's cool. Jack in the Box is good. Is Jack in the Box good? I've only ever had Jack in the Box like 2 times in my life, and one of them I don't remember because I was under the influence. So, I don't know. Tapping and discussing different products you've used. For example, you could tap on bottles of different flavors interesting, Nash. I've never heard of that trend or trigger before, but that's pretty interesting. Yes, eye emoji. Yes, eye emoji. Make an OnlyFans. Maybe I already have one. No one has ever asked. They have a good all-day breakfast. Oh, Jack in the Box has all-day breakfast. That's really interesting. I'm not like a big breakfast fan, so like I wouldn't know. The only thing I do know that Taco Bell kind of has a good thing is tacos. Like apparently their tacos are like kind of good. I don't know. I think my dad used to be really, really a big fan of them. I'm also kind of against the idea of going live this Friday because this Friday is supposed to be 90 degrees again. Today it was like 65. It was like 65, 70 today, so it's like a chill, normal day. Well, obviously it's above the normal weather, but for like a spring, summer day, it's a pretty nice day. But I do not want to film on Friday, or at least go live on Friday because I'm going to be gross and sweaty again. Our last live stream, I did not have a fun time. Truth or Dare with Dido. That could be kind of a funny video. Hot dog eating competition. Buying a house ASMR. What does that even mean? Would you guys like a Zillow video? I know, obviously ASMR Collectively does a lot of those Zillow apartment tour videos, and also recently, I think it's Jubilee Whispers, a huge ASMR content creator, also has started doing a Zillow house tour, apartment tour video. Would you guys want to see one of those? I think that could be kind of fun. Or if you guys would like, you know how like celebrities have their houses, like they have like house tour videos of celebrities on YouTube. What if I did like an ASMR reaction video to like a LeBron James house or Devin Booker's house or like a sports athlete's house? That could be kind of fun, no? I think that could be pretty fun. If Bledgerstick is good at 3, bye-bye Dame. Well, that's... I very highly doubt that would happen. Jake Dido 1v1 basketball. That would be a lot of fun. Man, that would be crazy. I don't know. I feel like so many people have been asking me to like just go overseas. Oh yeah, just go here, just go there. It's like, I don't know, maybe. I'm actually really thinking about it. That would be so much fun too. Like a 3-point contest, like a Dido Jake Baller 3-point contest. That could be a lot of fun too. Maybe one of these days. I don't know. ASMR at the beach. I would do an ASMR at the beach video, but again, my hiking video didn't do all that well, so I don't think a beach video would also do that well. So I'm not too sure if that would be that'd be pretty good. Video idea. I'd probably win. No, I would not. I have not shot a basketball in like a year plus. I don't play as often as I should, only because again, the weather here is dog duty. So I'd have to do some training. For that. Do I think the Spurs make the playoff next year with Wemby? I do not. I do not think that at all. I think they can potentially make the play-in, but that's like if Wembanyama is what he is supposed to be. But even if Wemby has like an okay season next year, which is probably more of a possibility than him being an absolute god off rip, I think the Spurs are still gonna be pretty bad for like the next like 2 years, but I think they're like 3 years away. I think in like 3 years they could be a pretty highly competitive team. Duncan or Kobe all time. That's funny. Duncan. No, Kobe probably. Actually, that's tough. I mean, for me personally, I would say Kobe, just because I feel like Kobe has had a bigger impact on the game. And when I think of GOATs and greatness, the word greatness, I think Kobe has just had a more significant impact on the game of basketball. So I think he's greater in that sense. When I think Tim Duncan has also had a very great career, I don't think he's had a very great impact on the game of basketball. So yeah, Wemby is just LaMelo. I don't know about that. Wemby finna be a bust. It's a very big possibility for sure. Parkour ASMR would go crazy. My brother was really into parkour growing up. Like he would climb on top of our school. Like he found a way to climb like on top of our school's building. Like he would do that all the time with his friends, and like I think he actually made like videos of himself doing like parkour and stuff. I could not do that though. Who's your GOAT? Yeah, I still think, I do think Jordan. I think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. I think he's the greatest basketball player of all time. But I think LeBron James is the better player. I think he's the best basketball player of all time. I think he's the most talented. So, I think it's two different conversations. I think Jordan is the GOAT. He means more to the game of basketball and its history. 6-0 at the finals, dream team, the impact he's made across the world, and the popularity he brought to the game. He's the GOAT. But I think LeBron is better. I think he's a better basketball player. So. Anthony Black, yes. I've actually been watching a lot of Anthony Black draft mixtapes, if you want to call them that. Are they called mixtapes? I don't know. I've been watching a lot of his film for the draft sake, and he's really good. He's a really good two-way player. He's projected to go to the Washington Wizards next season. Being the point guard of that team next to Bradley Beal would be perfect for him. Oh my God, yeah, he's gonna be pretty good. James, that's really funny. ASMR with my brother would be pretty cool. Yeah, oh God. I've been trying, obviously, he's a working adult as well, so it's really hard for him to get free time, and then also me to have the same free time, and also us to find a night for us to film. Because I have to film really late in the night, because again, it's ASMR, it has to be quiet, so that video idea is still on. Like he still has agreed to do it. I asked him like a couple weeks ago if he still wanted to. He said yes. So ASMR with my brother will happen at some point. It's just the timing has to be just right, and it could be very fun. He's still pretty open to that idea. My foot is falling asleep. Oh my God. Are you a fan of any PL team? PL, is that Premier League, like soccer, football, I should say. Premier League, like football. No. Anytime people ask me that question, I always just say no. I'm kind of just more of a fan of the game for right now, just because I'm still super new to the Premier League and the standings and the teams and the players. I still am slowly finding my way. So I don't have like a favorite, but I've watched a lot of highlights of a lot of teams, and it's been really fun. So I know Man City just won the Premier League. Did they not? I think Man City just won. So that's pretty exciting. Ryan, those are some crazy video ideas. Chelsea, interesting. Yo, what's up, Mr. YouTuber Vlog? That's a very funny name. Have you ever watched Morpheus ASMR? That name sounds really familiar, but I'm not too sure. Yes, I do know there are some Premier League teams coming to the US this summer. I have no idea what cities. Maybe I'll do some traveling. I don't know. I feel like everyone has just been like, "Oh, Jake, just buy a plane ticket and travel. Like, just do it. Like, just spend money, just do it." Like, it's like, dude, you guys are crazy to think that I can just like afford to just go overseas and go to a football match and get a hotel and a plane ticket and find a way to get around and eat food and like. And people are just like, "Oh, just go do this." Like, it's like, pump the brakes, guys. You guys need to think more logically. I can't just like go and just do stuff. I mean, like, if the channel was like how it was back in April, if April was every single month, I could do that stuff because April was such a good month and you guys showed so much support back in April. I just don't know if April will ever happen again, and already this month has been shown that April was kind of a fluke and we're kind of back to a reality right now, so I don't know if I'll ever get there, but who knows. Flights cost money. Yes, flights cost a lot of money, like thousands and hundreds of dollars, especially if you're going across the country or obviously overseas. Oh boy, that would be very expensive. They're coming to New York, Philly, and Texas. That's a very, 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 very interesting couple of states. I get New York. Philly and Texas would be interesting to see. Brady or Peyton Manning. Brady or Peyton Manning. Obviously Tom Brady, right? Peyton Manning is pretty good. But I don't know. I know like a lot of people have said before in the past, like Aaron Rodgers is like the most talented quarterback. And like Brady is like the GOAT because like the teams he's been on and stuff like that, but I'm not even really entirely sure. But I know also like Joe Montana and whatnot's been pretty good. Who's winning the finals? I will probably be doing a video of that at some point in time. Whenever the conference finals end, which apparently the conference finals might end tomorrow. It might be two back-to-back sweeps. It might be two back-to-back sweeps, which could be very interesting. What's your most viewed video? I think it's a live stream that was like 3 months ago, 2 months ago. I think it has like 150,000 views, 130,000 views, something like that. It's one of the random live streams we did a couple months ago. You're taking Mahomes and Vic all time. Patrick Mahomes is pretty good. I think definitely Patrick Mahomes will find himself in that GOAT conversation when his career is done and over with. I really believe that. I really like Patrick Mahomes and sort of just like his game. I really like how he sort of has elevated the quarterback position to where, you know, he can kind of do it all. He can kind of run. He's a really good thrower. He definitely reads defenses really well. He does a pretty good job at it all, so it wouldn't surprise me. I am very excited though for the fall. I think this fall I'm definitely planning on doing a lot of, basketball videos, maybe traveling to different stadiums again. I am planning on again going to an NFL football game. Hey yo, champ. Another long time supporter of the channel. Champ. Hello. With the random pear dancing emoji. emoji. Guy, very cute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, champ, champ. Thank you, champ, champ. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, champ, champ. Thank you, champ, champ. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, champ, champ. Champ, 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 champ. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I saw Mahomes first in 2015 when Texas Tech destroyed Arkansas's defense. Ooh. Yeah, that's sick that you're at one of his college day games. That's pretty wild. Brazil, hello Brazil. I want the Heat to win the finals. Yeah, I think the Miami Heat are going to be the fan favorite for the championship run if they do beat the Celtics, which I guess technically the Celtics could come back, which again, I think the Celtics win Game 4. I think they do. And they might even win Game 5. But if they do win tomorrow, obviously the Nuggets are going to be the favorites. And the Heat are going to be the underdogs. But who doesn't love the underdogs? I think a lot of people are going to be rooting for the Miami Heat and the Jimmy Butler run. But how many of you guys think that if the Heat win as an 8th seeded team will discredit this year and think it's a fluke? Because I know there's probably going to be a lot of fans out there who are thinking if an 8 seed ever wins the NBA championship, it's a fluke season. That'd be pretty wild. Going to bed. Yes, good night. Best player without an MVP. Like currently or all time? Currently, I mean Luka. I'd probably say Luka, yeah. If you're thinking all time, that's still a super tough question. All time? Oh my god, I can't even think of one. I would need like a list in front of me. D-Wade, yeah, D-Wade is a good one. For some reason, honestly, that might be the best one. John Stockton. I would not say John Stockton, no. Heat in 5 or 6 over the Nuggets. I do not think that whatsoever. I think it would be a very close matchup. I'm not giving a winner because I'll probably be making again another recap video of the playoffs and talking about the finals. But I do not think it's going to be a 5-game series or a sweep of either team. Also again, if you guys are just getting into the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. Make sure you guys like the live stream. All you have to do is close the chat and click that little like button. I would very much appreciate that if you just gave the video, gave the live stream a little like. It helps the live stream out a lot while it's live. It also helps the live stream a lot while it's after it's been posted on my channel. It helps out a lot, so make sure you guys do that. Also, by the way, if you guys have any other questions besides sports questions, you guys can ask that. I would very much appreciate that too. You guys don't just have to spam with sports questions, you know. There's a good one. What video games do you play? I've been playing Jedi Survivor. I've been playing Jedi Survivor right now. It's kind of the only game I've been playing right now. It's been really good. It's a very glitchy game though. There's a lot of like glitches and cuts and lag and blah blah blah, but it's a good game. The story is fun, but it's not very polished, I would say, but it's been a lot of fun. Brayden, if the Blazers trade the 3rd pick for Zach LaVine, I will delete my channel. If that happens. Because that is just the most ridiculous of rumors. I've never heard that, so maybe that's on your end that you've been hearing that. Top 5 favorite movies. that's cheating or not, but it's my own list. I can cheat. Man, I'm trying to think of any other ones I can think of off the top of my head. Again, like, I am very bad at picking favorites. I do not pick favorites very well at all. Picking favorites is pretty hard to do. Most anticipated movie. I don't know, I would need like a list. I'm actually kind of interested in seeing the new Indiana Jones movie. I think that comes out sometime during the summer, I think. But maybe the new Indiana Jones movie could be pretty good. I know I love Back to the Future. Most overrated actor. I've never been the biggest fan of Brad Pitt. I've never been the biggest fan of any of his movies, really. I don't really get the hype around Brad Pitt, to be completely honest. Actually, what was that one movie he was just in with Leo? That Hollywood movie, like the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That movie was really good. But yeah. Yes, Fallen Order was also very mad glitchy. I love Prisoners. I almost said Prisoners, but I feel like that movie is a little bit overhyped nowadays, and I don't want to sound like a follower, but you guys know I'm a big fan of Jake Gyllenhaal, so I like a lot of his movies. Oh, when does the Q&A come out? Let me know. Should I come out with the Q&A video tomorrow? Would you guys like the Q&A video for tomorrow's video? Greg Popovich or Phil Jackson? Definitely Greg Popovich. Yes, give me a question, Dido. I did see Avatar 2. That movie was okay. It was definitely overhyped and definitely way. Oh wait, there's a helicopter going up in my house. Hold on. Oh my god, it sounded like Air Force One just went over my house. Jesus. What's the easiest best NBA cards for you to get your hands on? The only reason why I have this box is because the Target that I went to in California had stacks of cards. The Targets that I have in my area were not like that, so that's the only reason why I even have this box. The only other box I've ever had were these ones, and I bought them a year ago, so they're kind of hard and they're kind of hit and miss, but they do sell them in stores sometime, but they're kind of hit and miss. I kind of have to be better on it. But usually online is what I'm trying to say. I usually buy them online. Like Target, like Target.com. You can buy them on there. We should do ASMR gaming videos. Whenever there's another good video game, I'll do an ASMR gaming video. There hasn't really been a video game to play. Yo, what's up, Katie? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 Katie. Hello, Katie. Hello, Katie. Hello, Katie. You liked Avatar Way of Water? I liked it too. It was good. I mean, I didn't really like the kid. Like, he was like the kid who lived with the avatars. He like grew up being friends with the avatars, and his dad. Well, spoiler alert. His dad is like the big bad guy, and he ends up saving him at the end. I hated that. I'm not gonna lie. I see. Are you trying to do a duo pack opening video? Are you trying to do a duo pack opening video, Dido? Is that what you're trying to do? That could be pretty fun. Yeah, okay, yeah, just reading that. Okay, yeah, heading to sleep now. Yeah, have an idea cooking to chat with you about. I think I'm also on the same wavelength as you, but yes, I know it's very late there, so you should definitely be getting out of here, but see you, Dido. See you. Thoughts of The Last of Us? I actually didn't watch the show. I think it's on HBO Max. I don't have HBO Max, so I never watched the show, but I know it was good. Obviously the first game is like a classic. It's like a gaming classic. The second game was also pretty good, but it wasn't anything super crazy. Obviously the first one is literally like one of the best video games of all time, so it's kind of hard to top it, you know. I have also not watched Peaky Blinders. I have not watched Peaky Blinders. Favorite SpongeBob character? Favorite SpongeBob character? I'm trying to think of like a weird one. You know what? I really like Squidward now that I'm older. I think everyone hated Squidward as a kid. I actually really like and think Squidward is pretty amusing now. So it might be Squidward. Patrick Star. He's kind of everyone's favorite too, being the dorky character. Favorite ASM artist. Yeah, we've already kind of talked about that. I mean, yeah, I watch too much ASMR to really even pick a favorite, but again, you guys know my favorites of like Ryan ASMR, obviously like Dido, which is near ASMR, Collect and Play, Bees ASMR, Tiptoe is a great one, ASMR Ryan is a great one, Maddie Tingles, a great one. There's so many good ASMR artists out there. It's such a stacked category on YouTube. It's pretty stacked. Mr. Krabs is a good character too, yeah. That's also very true about that. He's kind of the only normal character. Again, if you guys are just getting into the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. If you guys are just getting in, make sure you guys like the live stream. It does a lot for the video while it's live, and even after it's posted. I would very much appreciate a like on the live stream. We are done with that White Claw. Yeah, the watermelon one is pretty good. I grew up and understood Plankton. Plankton is also a very underrated character. I think Plankton in the older SpongeBob seasons was kind of bland and boring, but I actually really like Plankton in like the mid area of SpongeBob. I think it was a lot more funny during those times. How did you become a Blazer fan? They're just the local team, so I was kind of forced to do it. Yo, what's up, Nate? But the Lakers were actually my first ever favorite team, and Kobe Bryant was my first ever favorite player. I love your ASMR public series. I think everyone does, but thank you so much. A lot of people keep saying that I need to make more. I need to make more. I need to do more ASMR in public videos. No, I will never, ever post more than one ASMR in public video a week, because if I start doing more, you guys will get bored of them. So I'm only going to be posting one a week, and that's all the crumbs you're going to get. Oh, I think my neighbors, yeah, you can hear them upstairs. I think one of them just got into the bathroom. You can hear it, the fan going on. Favorite food. My favorite food, in fact, is pizza. I am a huge fan of pizza. I love pizza. The best pizza I ever had in my life was actually, in fact, just when I was in Las Vegas. I went to this Italian, what do you want to call it, an Italian market, and they had real families who were born and raised in Italy that made pizzas there, and they were really good. So, what's up, Chicago? Hello, Chicago. Hello, Chicago. Greatest what if Blazer, Brandon Roy or Greg Oden? Probably Brandon Roy, because Greg Oden entered the NBA right when the centers of the NBA were kind of dying out, because like I think Andrew Bynum and like Dwight Howard were like the only like true good centers in the NBA at that time. So yeah, I think Greg Oden really would have done much, but Brandon Roy would have been good in any era of basketball. Top 5 MCU characters. I mean, in my own personal opinion, or just like general, probably like Iron Man, Captain America. If we're talking like just superheroes, I mean like Black Panther, probably like Hulk and Thor. If we're talking like in general, like of course like Thanos. Thanos would have to be in the top 5. We're talking about just like characters in general. Same thing with Loki would also have to be in there. That's really tough. Yo, what's up, Pennsylvania? Literally on the opposite end of the country from me, literally. As a Blazer fan as well, would like to know if you think Lillard will go to another team. I don't think he will. The only way I do seeing that happening is next season. I think no matter what, a team will be a Blazer this next season. I think next season is where you would see a trade, even if the Blazers didn't trade the pick. If they drafted some random player, even if it wasn't Scoot or Brandon Miller, I don't think anything the Blazers could do this year, this offseason, would make Dame leave. He would just get traded next offseason, and Dame would not get traded during the trade deadline. He's not going to be traded midway through the season like Kevin Durant did last year. If Dame gets traded, it's during an off season, so let that be known. Third pick for Ayton. I'll actually, I don't know, I'll drink my own pee if that happens. That's just like the worst trade ever. Jamal Murray or Fox. I don't know, Jamal Murray has just recently been spreading his wings a little bit more this current playoffs, and it's really good. I've been a big fan of Jamal Murray. I've been spreading the joy and the word of Denver and their up-and-comingness for years now, so it's cool to see them kind of making their way there, and I think I would say De'Aaron Fox, but if Jamal Murray can stay at this level, that's a very tough scenario. Wow, Zemo. Zemo is an interesting pick. He is really good. I loved him in Civil War, and Civil War is actually my personal favorite Marvel movie of all time. It's my favorite one, so I do really like Zemo. Interesting, wow. What team could you see him going to? I mean, of course, Miami. Like, Miami would be pretty much perfect for Dame with Jimmy there. God, that would be like one of the most perfect duos in the NBA would be Dame and Jimmy Butler, like 1000%. Especially if you had Bam on that team still. Like, yeah, I think Miami for sure. I think Philadelphia with Joel Embiid. Maybe Milwaukee if they can somehow figure out a way to like get it done. I think Milwaukee is also one. I think those are like the 3. Those are like the top 3 in my opinion. No, I actually haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxies 3 yet because, like I just said, I said it earlier, my dad got sick over the weekend and he wants to see it, so I'm not gonna be a doo-doo head and watch it without him, so I'm gonna wait till he gets a little bit better, then we're gonna go see it, probably maybe sometime this week, if not like Saturday or something. But yeah, I do love me some Marvel for sure. You guys also need to let me know if you guys want the Q&A video tomorrow. Should I do the Q&A video tomorrow? Or should I do like, I don't know, like an inaudible whispering video tomorrow? Should I do like a sports related video tomorrow? Let me know what you guys like to see. Definitely, I think sometime this week I'm gonna post on the community page again, asking you guys for video ideas. Cause yeah, I've definitely been in a slump, and I've even told you guys this before. I might go a schedule maybe, because man, making videos is hard. Like, thinking of video ideas is so hard to do. And you guys have seen on my channel, there are a lot of videos that I make just to make their videos, just to throw out there for you guys, just for content for the day, because I know you guys, well, some of you guys, really, 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 you know, look forward to my videos. I don't want to say, you know, need my videos, but like some people, I've gotten emails, you know, really look forward to the daily content, so I always try to do that to the best of my ability. But I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll switch to having a schedule. Blazers trade Lillard and Nurkic for Murray and Porter Jr. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, especially now with the Denver Nuggets success. I wouldn't see that happening at all. At full potential, who wins in a duel, Obi-Wan or Luke Skywalker? Oh my god. I would probably say Obi-Wan, only because Obi-Wan's full potential was like being trained by some of the greatest Jedi in the history of the Jedis. Like, he was like brought up by the Jedis like his entire life. Like, he was like born and bred to be a Jedi, while Luke has definitely good natural talent, being the son of Anakin, which is great. But I feel like the training and the knowledge that Obi-Wan would have would just best Luke, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Do I do ASMR full time? That is actually a question that will be answered potentially in tomorrow's Q&A, which no one has said if they wanted that for a video for tomorrow. So I don't know if that's going to be tomorrow's video, but if that is tomorrow's video, I will actually answer that in tomorrow's video, potentially. I don't know. Count Dooku or Rey, who wins? I mean, I would hope Count Dooku would win, because again, kind of the same concept of like Luke versus Obi-Wan. Count Dooku was again brought up by the Jedi, literally born and bred as a Jedi, one of the best duelists in Jedi history. So he would literally be like very good competition. And again, Rey, kind of like Luke, just has really good potential and just is a Palpatine. So I guess she has that going for her. Again, I'm eating Skittles, by the way. Ooh, the red Skittles are super good. Q&A tomorrow. Okay, that could be pretty good for tomorrow's video. I just don't really have like another video idea. I'm kind of stuck. Prioritize yourself. We love your videos, but if there isn't something new, we can always rewatch old vids. That is true. I don't know. I just really don't know any other ASMR artist that make videos every single day and makes them as different than me. And that's not like tooting my own horn. That's not me bragging. I just don't know a lot of other content creators that do this daily and make things so different. Unless I'm just like not thinking of someone. I think a lot of content creators do at least every other day, which obviously every other day cuts my videos in half, which cuts my views by a lot, which cuts, you know, progress and time by a lot. So like not posting is a double-edged sword. So like it's pretty tough. Lucas, that question, is YouTube your full-time job? I will also answer potentially in tomorrow's Q&A if that is the video you guys want to see tomorrow. Big facts, no content creators have the same range. I love your daily videos. I look forward to them every night. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You could always upload videos only a few times a week and spend more time on each video. It's not that I spend time on videos more, like I always film and edit the same amount of time, around the same amount of time for all my videos. It's just thinking of content ideas. And also, viewer fatigue. I know viewer fatigue is like a real thing. Like you guys, I'm sure you watching this right now, if you're watching this live stream right now, I'm sure you don't watch every single video. I'm sure you go days and days and days and days without watching videos of mine. But I'm posting every single day. I feel like people would watch more if I posted less because there's less content and there's less of an opportunity for you to watch, so you would watch more because there's less. Does that make sense? There's viewer fatigue, and I feel like that's a real thing. Do I save the lives? Yes, I do. Can't wait to hit 1 mil. That is never gonna happen. Ever, 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 ever. That will never happen. You can ask us right now in a live to do questions for the Q&A video, and you can write them down. No, I already. If you want to ask a question for the Q&A, you can go to my community tab. All you have to do literally is scroll down, close the live, go to my channel, swipe to the community page or the community tab, swipe down once, and it's right there. You can ask a question. I literally posted it on my community page. It's very easy to find. You can ask a question there. We already have probably 100 questions there. Obviously there's gonna be some redos and some of the same questions, but there's 100 questions there already. So if you want to ask one, you can definitely go for it. Never say never. Let me pause the music. If you guys know me and have been around the channel for a while, you would know I don't even want 1 million subscribers. I do not want 1 million. I don't even, the thought of 100,000 subscribers scares me. The thought of 1 million, I don't even want it. I would hide my channel number of subscribers. I would maybe even delete the channel if I ever got that big or viral. I don't want it. I just don't want it. I watch every video. That's really cool, Nick. I love that. I love that. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There are 67 comments on the post right now, but some have more than one question. That's what I'm saying. So there's definitely over 100 questions. Yeah, Tyler, yeah, the mukbangs I know are very niche, but they do pretty good and they're fun to make. I mean, of course, I'll eat food for a video. I love eating and I love cooking, so I love food. Who's your favorite football player? Probably Mbappe. Mbappe was really fun to watch during the World Cup, and I haven't got a chance to watch him a whole lot during the rest of his time in PSG, but he was probably my favorite player to watch during the World Cup, and that was really fun to do. Dino says there should be a reason I get the fame. Is it a lot? But it comes with a lot too. I mean, I don't even think about it as fame. I don't. There will never be a time where I ever think that. And it's the complete opposite. I do not want that. Again, if you guys have been around my channel for a while, you know, the goal, the basis of the channel is just for people to find a place to relax, a place to feel welcomed, a place to find some enjoyment, is a place to just forget about their normal life. I just want people who are looking for something specific to be able to find that specific thing here on this channel, because I know before I made my channel, the feeling I would get whenever I would find a channel or a video that was just yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. And I want that for this channel. I want that for my videos, for some of you who watch a video, be yes, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. And I want that for as many people as I can get to. But yeah, that whole idea of oh, subscriber numbers and popularity and fame, that I do not care. I do not care. Good luck, Dupe. honestly, I think they kind of are. I would rather have a Cheez-It than a goldfish. I would. You could have a million people feel welcome. Yeah, I just don't. That's the thing. I just don't. That's too much. You should do more hand movements ASMR. I'm not a good visual ASMR. This is why I really never do visual ASMR. If you want good visual ASMR, Bees, BEEZ ASMR, in my opinion, has the best visual ASMR. Go and check out Bees ASMR. Can you make a video of you making a steak dinner? I could cook a steak. I do love making steak, but I don't know. My cooking videos never really did that well either. Favorite Cheez-It flavor? I really like white cheddar. White cheddar is very good. I think that might be my favorite. Ow. That's a tough question. Yes, good night, Patrick Star. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Prime Shack or Jokic? Prime Shack. Don't get it twisted. Jokic is very good, but do not get it twisted. He is not on the level of a Shaquille O'Neal, of a Kareem, of a Hakeem Olajuwon. Don't get it twisted. He's very good, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Janet loves the cooking videos. I do appreciate that a lot. I couldn't fit all of your subs in. You couldn't fit all your subs in the Moda Center right now. I can't imagine a million people. I don't think any indoor stadium fits that many people, at least for basketball. Do you think zodiac signs actually affect people born in that month? I will say, being a Libra, it is true that Libras are very indecisive. And that's one thing. And also, I'm a very balanced person. I'm never like very sad or down. I'm never very happy or excited. I'm very in the middle. So that's also like a very Libra thing, apparently. That's all I know. But it's kind of true, I guess. Tyler says exactly what I've been waiting for is a sports fact series with random facts on different sports. I mean, yeah, I do. I have a lot of videos of me doing that. Jake is ballin'. Jake is chillin'. That is what Jake is doing. Do you think the Nuggets are gonna retire Melo or Jokic or even both? I don't know. Denver Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony is like my favorite Carmelo Anthony, and I think that, in my opinion, that was probably his best time. Even though as a Knick, he was really good. He was really more of an offensive player, where Denver Nuggets Carmelo Anthony was kind of a two-way player, in my opinion. So, I don't know. Jokic is better than Melo, though. I'll say it. As a basketball talent, he's better than Melo. They should retire both, maybe. I'm still alive, yes. I usually stay alive for 3 hours. I mean, I might as well stay alive longer. This live stream wasn't the craziest live stream. There wasn't a lot of people in here, not a lot of donos, but I'll stay alive for the 3-hour mark. I usually want to stay alive for like 2 hours, but if like, obviously like, again, there's like a lot of people and blah blah blah, I'll usually stay on for 3 hours, but I already passed like 2.5. I might as well do the next half an hour. You owed us. From what? What did I owe you from? You're a Gemini. Aren't Geminis like toxic? That's the only thing. Aren't Geminis supposed to be like toxic people? Have you ever thought about going vegan or vegetarian? No, definitely not. I love food. I am not a picky eater. I will literally eat anywhere and anything. I've like been with girls who are vegan or vegetarian, and I've like made food for them and stuff, and that is a headache. I'm not gonna lie. It's not fun, so I wouldn't want to do that to myself or even like to other people. Like if I go out with friends and like we have to pick a place, but I have to like go somewhere that has vegan and vegetarian options and blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't think I would. Spencer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Spencer. Thank you, thank you. Nate says we want you to make money, so we need to get your more views. That's not English, but I know what you mean. I appreciate that. That's great. I mean, again, like donations are great. Getting personal videos, getting personal content is also a great way. There's like tipping, like a Cashapp. Tipping is great. PayPal tipping is great. Those are other ways, for sure, that help out a lot. Way more than YouTube, because YouTube, if you guys don't know, takes a 30% cut of donations and stuff, which is, it is what it is, but, you know, it is what it is. I've been, yeah, I mean, I'm actually doing a ad read for Dossier, actually, tomorrow. I just have like a random bottle of Dossier right here. I think in my Q&A tomorrow, I might do an ad read for Dossier. Shout out to Dossier. But yeah, I get sponsors every once in a while. But, I don't know. What's my type? A sane human being, which is apparently very hard to find nowadays. What do you think of Denver in the finals? I think it's logical. I think I was listening too much of the hype around Denver. Well, actually the opposite of the hype, the anti-hype around Denver. People were calling Denver a fake 1 seed. Obviously Phoenix going up against them, and what they did to Phoenix was very impressive, and I kind of was reading in that too a little bit too much. I also didn't see Jamal Murray having a great playoffs like he is having this year, and obviously Nikola Jokic is playing on another level. The role players on Denver are upping their own antics, their own play. I didn't know this team is not that deep, but the way they are playing makes them that deep, if that makes any sense. Like, this team doesn't have any very big, notable 6th, 7th, 8th men type of guys, but they're playing like it, which is very impressive, so it's pretty cool. Cologne salesman roleplay. I have already done one of those before. ANCP3 Cameron Payne. And a mascot for Damian Lillard. Yes, give us the mascot. That's a great one. Denver is finally healthy. Yes, Jerry. And I don't know if you've been around Jerry for that long, but man, I think even back in like 2018, 2019, I was singing the praises of Denver. I knew they were going to be very good, very, very, very good one day. And in the bubble, we almost saw it, and this year we finally see it for a fully healthy Denver Nuggets team. Also, again, by the way, if you guys are just getting into the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. Make sure you guys like the live stream, even if you're in here for just 1 second. Just close out of chat and click the like button. It does a lot for the video while it's live, while it's posted after we're done here. I would very much appreciate it if you could just click the little like button. I would appreciate it a lot. How much longer are you live for? Probably like another half hour or so once we hit that the 3 hour mark. Will I become the goat of ASMR? No, I will not. I will not be. What do you think went wrong with Philly? What do I think went wrong with Philly? Depth, I think, is one of them. I think their perimeter play was also pretty bad. They don't really have any really good perimeter defenders. Yeah, and also Joel Embiid just didn't dominate the series like he should have been. Joel Embiid against Boston should have been averaging like 40 points a game, if we're being completely honest, but I don't know if Joel Embiid is him. I don't know if he's him, you know what I mean? Good night, Jeanette, or is it Jane T? I actually don't know, but good sorry, staying up later and sleeping in later, or going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. Well, since starting the YouTube channel, I've been sleeping in at the worst possible times, and I've been waking up at the worst possible times. But hey, that's just the life that I've been given, and then also having to do like my normal day-to-day Jake responsibilities. It's very rough. I know you guys can see the bags under my eyes, and like my dark circles are disgusting because I'm tired a lot. But again, it's just how it is. Who's your NBA GOAT? It is Michael Jordan. Jordan is the GOAT. Jordan is the GOAT. Why do you not want more subs? Equals more money. If you genuinely believe that more subs equals more money, I don't think you've been around YouTube long enough or know enough about YouTube to really know that's false. That is very, 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 very false if you believe subs equals money. Jokic got robbed, that's for sure. Joel got that dang MVP this year. Yeah, that's yeah, Jokic definitely probably should have won MVP this year. Now that but hey, the thing about Jokic might be winning a Finals MVP, and if, as we all know, that is the true MVP, the Finals MVP. That is the true MVP. Yes. Good night, Nash. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Excited for the Q&A video tomorrow. Yeah, I might do the Q&A video tomorrow. I think that's just a good video idea. I just don't really have any other video ideas besides not a Q&A, a inaudible whispering video. Do you guys? I guess I could post that on Wednesday, and then Thursday do the mukbang, and then Friday maybe do like some sort of like maybe like NBA video. I mean, I have to wait and see when the Miami Heat eventually beat the Boston Celtics, potentially. Money on YouTube is watch time. Wow, gents. Hey, gents on here is pretty smart. Well, I mean, money in YouTube is actually CPM. If you know what CPM is, or RPM, those are two very important things you need to know. It's very highly dependent on that stuff as well. Some months just pay more than others, just because. There are channels with millions of subs that get very low views, very true. Any gameplay videos that you could try to do? I was actually thinking about doing a Minecraft video. I just don't know what other games to play. Like, there aren't any like popping video games right now. There just aren't. Gaming ASMR and kind of just gaming in general is dead. It's just not good, at least for content wise. So I might just do like an old classic Minecraft video or something. I have no idea. My Celtics are playing so horrible. So I see the Heat versus Nuggets. I don't see the Heat winning the finals though. Ooh. Yeah, I'll be talking about that in a future video, gents. That's a good take though. That's a very good take. Am I early? You're definitely not early. I've been live for like 2.5 hours, but I'll be live for like another like 20-30 minutes, so you got some time. I will be doing a basketball video sometime this summer again. I can't go play basketball when it's pouring rain or when it's cold, which is like 90% of the weather here in Portland. We're just getting into some good weather now, so I'll be able to do some basketball videos. Do you think OKC is a playoff team next year? I think a play-in team for sure. I think they'll be like a 10-8 seed team again, somewhere in that range. Yeah, especially with Chet Holmgren, if he can sort of be healthy and good, I think it'll be pretty fun to watch. I've been really having fun actually watching OKC play. Really like SGA. No way the Miami role players keep this up. Yeah, I mean, I kind of of saw the same thing with the LA Lakers in their series with Denver. Yeah, I don't know. They are very comparable, but I don't want to say who I think is going to win because, again, I'm going to make a video on it. Oh man, I'm tired. I am tired. Yeah, I still have to make dinner, by the way. Right now, currently, in my time zone, it is 9:45. And I started this live stream, I think at 7:10. So, just a little bit over 2.5 hours. Almost at 2.5 hours. But yes, I am hungry. I need to figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner. Good night. Good night, good night, good night to you. C's need another vet slash leader. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Celtics need to reboot their roster. Obviously not Jason Tatum. You definitely keep Jason Tatum, but I think they need to shape it in a different way. I think the team that they've had has peaked. I think, I mean, of course, can they win a title with this team? Yes. But I think if they reboot this team and just retool in a different configuration, it could be a lot better. Just in my opinion. Yeah. Sasha, I have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I was gonna see it last weekend, but my dad got sick and he really wants to see it, so I didn't just go and see it without him. So, just gonna wait and see that with my dad. So, I have sadly not seen it yet. Jokic, Luka, and Bird are all the same person. I mean, yeah, they all kind of. I mean, Jokic even kind of shoots like Larry Bird. Actually, kind of shoots behind his head, kind of over the shoulder. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. So good. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Peak of my Monday. Thank you, Jetty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jetty, Jetty, Jetty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jetty, Jetty, Jetty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jetty, Jetty. Jetty, Jetty, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Al Horford. What's actually really crazy about Al Horford is the fact that Al Horford did so good against Joel Embiid in that series against the Philadelphia 76ers. But man, is he getting exposed in this Miami Heat series, which is interesting. You think it'd be vice versa? Yes, Jonah, the Lakers beat the Nuggets tonight. Jaylen Brown, welcome to Chicago. It's a possibility. So you've talked about Wembanyama and the Spurs. I actually haven't in this live stream, but I mean, I think for sure, Wemby's in maybe the best spot for him potentially as a young player, and developing him should be good. Am I kind of nervous about Wemby? Yes. Obviously, again, like the typical, he's so skinny stuff, no doubt, but also like, I don't know, man. I mean, of course, the Spurs had Tim Duncan and Kawhi, Ginobili, Tony Parker. They've developed players in the past, but that was like 10 years ago, like 10 plus years ago, and I don't know if the current San Antonio Spurs still have what it takes to really bring up another project like Wemby, because Wemby is a project. He's a talented player, but for him to reach his true max potential, it's a project, and hopefully the Spurs can do that. They did okay with DeJounte Murray. We all know what happened to Josh Primo. Now there's Kendall Johnson and Devin Vassell. They've looked pretty promising, so we're gonna just necessarily like that because, in my opinion, I think Jaylen Brown is a two guard. I think Jaylen Brown would play way better as a shooting guard, and of course, Blazers have Shaedon Sharpe. Now, could you, play Jaylen Brown as a small forward like he's kind of used to doing? I think yes, but I would like him more as a two guard, in my opinion. Moved to Australia from America, so the time difference for these lives is crazy. Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's an afternoon. Oh my god, it's in the afternoon for you. That's crazy. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Imagine soccer, football would do trades just like NBA or NHL. Yeah, I feel like, well, the football has like transfers. I think that's what it's called, right? Transfers. And you can like transfer players for players, but I don't think it really happens like the NBA. Oh my god, my foot is so asleep right now. That would be kind of crazy though if you could like trade, like, I don't know, Neymar in a first round pick for blah blah blah. I feel like that'd be kind of crazy. How is Jokic so dominant? I just don't understand it. Is it just because of his game IQ and passing? Yes. Yes, it is. That dude, definitely, he just seems that he sees the game very well. He's just a very smart basketball player, and like he's obviously very skilled around the basket. He has a very soft touch. He knows his teammates very, very well. He understands like their motives and their movements, and he understands the opponents very well. Yeah, he's just a very skillful player. And he can shoot that thing. He's actually a pretty good scorer. So I mean, like, yeah, high IQ player. What kind of chair are you sitting in? I'm not sitting in a chair. I'm sitting on my bed. So there's like no back support, and I'm sitting crisscross applesauce right now. So yeah, not the comfiest position. Nuggets of the finals. How do you think this affects the GOAT debate? If anything, it helps LeBron. Did anyone see the Lakers even making the playoffs this year, let alone making it to the conference finals, beating the defending NBA champion dynasty Golden State Warriors? I think 99% of us would say no, unless you were like a delusional Laker fan. You would also say no. I think if anything, this helps LeBron in the GOAT debate. Just in my opinion. Mitchell Robinson. Wait, Brook Lopez, Mitchell Robinson, Al Horford, and Jokic. One of these is not like the others. Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, I would say Mitchell Robinson. What? Oh yeah, you can loan players in football as well. Donovan Mitchell or Jamal Murray. I'm still taking Donovan Mitchell. I love Jamal Murray, but like again, this is kind of like his first really like coming out series, so I would pump the brakes a little bit on Jamal Murray, but very good player. I like him for sure. Do you think Victor Wembanyama would dominate in the NBA? I kind of talked about this a little bit about Victor. Do I think Victor Wembanyama is going to be the next Hakeem Olajuwon? Is he going to be Rudy Gobert with the greatest offensive game and potentially be a top 10 player all time? No. Do I think Victor can be, a 15, 10, and 3 block player and make an all-star team for multiple years in his NBA life? Be the number 1 player on a title-winning team? Yes. So, I think he's going to be good. Do I think he's going to be, a better prospect than LeBron James? No. I do not think so. A lot of that comes from in the noggin, and obviously I haven't seen him play in the NBA yet, but that's what really separates players, is basketball IQ, passion for the NBA, how much do you want to win? If you look at the top 10 players in NBA history, those guys were obsessed with the game of basketball, like LeBron and Jordan and Kobe and Magic. They blood, sweat, and players into the game of basketball. I don't know if Victor has that or not. I would prefer football over baseball, in my opinion. What are the best trade moves going forward? Definitely for sure. I think Jaylen Brown, if they do get swept tomorrow, is gonna be in talks. I don't know if he's gonna be traded for sure, but he will be brought up for sure. Portland will be calling for Jaylen Brown on draft night, so that's a big one. Of course, it's like the usual: Pascal Siakam, Mikal Bridges. If Harden does sign with a new team, I think Joel Embiid will become somewhat gettable. So there's still some big players in there. I mean, of course, there's players like maybe DeMar DeRozan. Not my favorite one at all. I think OG Anunoby is interesting because he's a point of attack defender. There's some names out there. Kind of logical. Some of them are kind of whatever ones. Jamal Murray over Donovan Mitchell. For sure, if it's the playoffs. I mean, yeah, Jamal Murray is definitely a playoff performer. We even saw that during his bubble run. Bubble Jamal Murray was pretty wild. Yo, what's up, Jason? Hello, Jason. But yeah, I'm probably only going to be on for like another 20 minutes or so. Very low-key live stream today. Very low-key live stream. Again, if you're here right now, if you haven't liked the live stream, make sure you guys do like the live stream. It does help out the live stream a lot. And also let me know if you guys are in here right now, what do you guys think about a Friday night live stream moving Monday night live streams to Friday nights? Would you watch more? Would you be able to watch more consistently? Let me know for sure what your ideas are for a Friday night live stream. I would love to know your opinion on that. So who would you think would be included in a trade between the two from both sides? Who do you think will get Reeves? I think if the Lakers give Reeves the max they can give him, he'll stay. Even if he can make more money somewhere else as a undrafted player, getting a chance with the Lakers and also playing with LeBron James, I think he's probably going to want to stay in LA, just to be honest. Keep it on Mondays, keep it on Mondays. I mean, guys, I literally did a poll on my channel with nearly 1,000 votes, and 70% of them said Friday. So, like, I'm kind of torn here. Of course, you guys saying Mondays, but, like, literally, like, 500, 600 people said Fridays would be better out of, like, 1,000, so. The retirement. Funny. Yo, what's up, man, dude? Hello, man, dude. But yeah, for like the Raptors Blazers trade thing, I mean, for Siakam, of course, like Anthony Simons, the third pick, you'd probably get also like Yusuf Nurkic just to like match contracts, and then again like the third pick, and then maybe like 2 or 3 first rounders for OG and Anunoby. You're probably also looking at something like maybe Nazir Little, some sort of form of contracts to match, like some smaller contracts, and then the third pick, or maybe even just Ant for OG, just straight up in a trade, is also very plausible. You were Dylan Brooks 1v1. He would destroy me. So you should do a live poll next week so we can actually see what people think. It's gents, it's literally on my page right now. You can go to my community page right now and look. You can even vote still on that. If you want to go vote, it's on the community page right now. I literally posted Mondays or Fridays. There's like 780 or 700 something votes on there. 70% are saying Friday. I said 27,000. That's really cool. Thank you guys so much for that. 27,000 is a lot of people. That is a very appreciate it a lot. Very crazy. Very crazy, crazy, crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Brooks was clutch AF in college. Imagine him versus the average Joe. Any NBA player against the average Joe is just looking like a demigod. Any NBA player, even any bench warmer, even Udonis Haslem against any normal guy would just be absolutely dominated. Yeah, I've also had that sort of thought about Friday nights and not knowing if people will show up. I've done Friday night lives before, and they did pretty okay. Like even now, like I don't want to like nag or bring down the live, but like this is like one of the lowest viewing of live streams I've had in a while. So maybe it would be nice to just shake things up to maybe get some different interest out there, but I mean, if the Monday Night Lives are starting to die down, I mean, of course I would try to do something different, but this is definitely one of the chiller of the Monday nights, for sure, for sure. Thoughts on Victor? I mean, like, yeah, he's gonna be good. Is he, a top 10 player all time? Probably not. Is he the next Hakeem Olajuwon? Probably not. Is he a bust? Potentially, but if he's just safe and just okay, if he is what he is, I think he's gonna be very, 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 very good. Just in my own opinion. I seen Dylan Brooks the other day in the airport. Oh, okay, never mind. That's a joke. Who did you want for MVP, or Joel was your pick for MVP? I picked Joel. I think Joel Embiid was a good pick for MVP. Even though I think Jokic is better than Joel Embiid, I think Joel Embiid just really had a good year offensively and defensively, which some people do still forget about. Is Jokic isn't the greatest defensive big out there. But me personally, I still do not want Jokic to be the only other 3 straight MVP winner than Larry Bird. Like, it's been Larry Bird, and then Nikola Jokic, like LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki. None of those guys ever three-peated as a MVP, even though they were the best players in the NBA for years. But Jokic is the first one to do it. Like, I don't really like that idea. No offense to Nikola Jokic. If that's true, Spurs Nation, that's really sick. That's pretty cool. He should get it 4 times. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. That is a possibility for sure. It's very close. I think next year, though, actually, I don't know. I think an early prediction for MVP. I think obviously, of course, like Giannis and all of them will be back in there. But I think Luka, if the Mavericks build their team right, I think Luka could definitely be in that MVP talk. Yeah. Live should be on the weekend so we can drink a beer with you. I mean, I literally already finished. I finished my drink already. I don't really like that sound actually. But yeah, maybe I'll do a Friday night live. Also, by the way, again, if you guys aren't a fan of sports or basketball, you can definitely ask a question. I get very, very, very tired of talking sports for 3 hours straight. So if you have any other questions, I would definitely love to know. But yeah, I think tomorrow, like you guys said, I might just do the Q&A video tomorrow. And then I guess potentially on Wednesday I'll do a recap of the conference finals. We'll have to see if the Heat beat the Celtics. If not, I'll think of a different video idea. Then Thursday will be the Carl's Jr. mukbang. Yes, I'm eating at Carl's Jr. for a mukbang. It's not going to be good, but that's what's the point of the video? I'm gonna be eating something I don't really like. And then this Sunday is going to be a ASMR at Disneyland video. Yes, ASMR in public at Disneyland. I'm very excited. That should be a super, super, super fun video. Favorite flavor of gum? It's actually this one. It's the extra polar ice. I love this gum so much. It is the best mint flavored gum out there for sure, for sure. I should do more tier list videos. Maybe. I've done like, again, like if you look on my channel, if you type in Jake Paul or ASMR tier list, I have done tier list videos for years. So just look. I've done them all. I have done them all. What do I think will win the Stanley Cup? I got the Vegas Golden Knights. They're my last team remaining that I'm rooting for besides the LA Kings and the Seattle Kraken. But yeah, Vegas Golden Knights. Ever since I went to their game live back in February, I've been low-key supporting them. It was a lot of fun. One of my favorite videos to make, definitely the ASMR in public videos. If I could just literally make one video a week and it being a ASMR in public video, I would do it. That's how much I love them. They're like my new passion. If I could just stop doing all other types of content and just do like traveling ASMR, like in different places videos, like I would do that. I love it. I love it so much. I love it more than talking sports. I love it more than mukbangs or blah blah blah. Yeah, they're definitely my passion right now. Yeah, they're somewhat new. I think they started in 2019. I think 2018, sometime around there. Barnes and Noble ASMR Part 2. That first one didn't do that well, but maybe I'll do a part 2. Hey, yo, Spurs Nation. Spurs Nation. Spurs Nation. Thank you. Thank you so much for the $2 dono. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Spurs Nation. Spurs Nation. Spurs Nation. Thank you so much. That's awesome. It's very nice of you for a new timer, at least someone I haven't seen on the channel before. I really do appreciate it. Good night, Infinite Void. Good night, Infinite Void. That's kind of a scary name. Infinite Void. I'll donate more next paycheck. Oh, jeez. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it, though. That's really nice. That's very nice, Spurs Nation. Definitely stick around. I have a lot of sports to talk about for the NBA draft. I've been watching this draft very closely, of course, because Portland has the 3rd pick, so I've been watching a lot of players and draft talk and trade rumors. So, you definitely stick around. A favorite MLB team? Yes, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Also a big time, well, not a big time, I am a fan of the San Diego Padres. They're kind of my 2A, or I guess my 1B team. Yeah, 1A would be Angels, 1B would be the San Diego Padres. Good night, Bramingo. Good night. Go Celtics. I think I have the Celtics winning tomorrow. I think they get at least one game this series, and then going back to Boston, they win in Boston. It's 3-2. Anything is possible. You know what I mean? But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am in Vegas now. I saw your Vegas ASMR video. It was well done. Yeah, I love Vegas. Like, for so many years, I did not understand the hype around Vegas or why people went. I went with my brother for the first time back in November, and I am hooked. Now, I went by myself in February, and I also kind of want to go back sometime. I don't know when, but I like Vegas. I do like Vegas. I don't gamble, but like walking around and drinking and going to the casinos and the hotels and eating at the food places and people watching, like, I love all that junk. So Vegas is a fun place for me now. So yeah. Where is your next in-person ASMR video? It's Disneyland. That's gonna be Sunday's video. This Sunday's video is me doing ASMR inside Disneyland, which it's a good one. You're definitely gonna want to watch it. I was born in California. Yes, what's up, Ghost, 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 Ghost. Hello, 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 Ghost, hello, Ghost. That'd be pretty funny. Spurs Nation, that'd be pretty funny. Do you think Zion is a top 5 player when he's healthy? No. Do I think he's top 10? Yes. Top 5? That's tough. That is kind of tough. Do you think LeBron is still a top 5 player in the league? I also don't think so. Because I mean, like, God, man, Luka and Jokic and Giannis and Embiid. Well, he's arguably still top 5. I'll say arguably top 5, but he's not like a definite top 5 anymore. Because I mean, like, after you get past those 4, I mean, you can definitely start throwing some names out there like a LeBron James, but it's pretty close. Do I think Denver will win the NBA Finals? Watch out for an upcoming video, and I'll talk about it. Luka or Giannis? I got Giannis. I think just more of a two-way player. Luka is amazing though, but I still believe in the defensive capabilities of Giannis. Plus his offense is still pretty killer. But we just now reached the 3-hour mark on tonight's live. Pretty wild. Another 3-hour live stream. It's so crazy, man. I never would have thought I would be doing live streams like this when I first started the channel. I still remember doing one of my first live streams ever. It was in my living room, and it was a non-ASMR live stream. I was just like talking normally. I don't think it's on the channel anymore. I think I deleted it off the channel, but man, I love doing these live streams with you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. You guys make my Mondays better, and maybe potentially in the future making my Fridays a lot better as well. They've been very great. Thank you guys so much for sticking around these live streams and liking the live streams, you know. Great Vegas pizza at Main Street's Triple. Yeah, I've never been anywhere outside of the Strip. I did go to, what's it called? Not, like, it's like the second strip of Vegas. I forget what it's called. It's like the sketchier part of Vegas. I keep forgetting what it's called, but I went there. But my favorite place that I got pizza was, Albert, inside of, Italy, at Park MGM. They had a pizza place there that was just so good, so good. That's been my favorite pizza place so far that I've been there for. Do I see Giannis retiring as a Buck? Yes, I do. Do I remember you? I said you were my favorite artist. No, but hey, that's awesome. Ghost, thank you so much for that. Jason Tatum is top 5. Yeah, that's another name you can throw up there. Be very arguable. Do you ever go to sports games in Canada? What sports games are there to watch in Canada? I mean, I guess I could go to like a hockey game, but like, I don't know. Do they have a Vancouver NHL team? I'm not even sure. Best advice for starting an ASMR channel. Best advice, I would say, it's just like a no-do, like just do it thing. Even if you don't have a camera, if your phone quality sucks, you won't do it unless you just do it. You gotta throw yourself over the edge and just get content out there. You just gotta just make something. You gotta do something. I think a lot of people try to sit and wait for like the perfect video idea or have a microphone or get all the equipment for it. The best thing you can do is just do it. Now, what's the best thing for a ASMR channel is consistency. Maybe record, I don't know, 5 videos, 10-minute videos, and then just post them every other day. And if you like doing it, just continue to do that, and you'll always what's up, AC3? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, AC3. What is the best team in the NBA currently? It might be the Denver Nuggets. Do you think Zion will be a beast if he's healthy? Yes. Do you think Jamie, do you think James, I think is what you meant to say, is top 7? Yeah, I'll say top 7. That's not a bad one. Yeah, I don't buy it though. He wants to, but he wants to play with his son more. Oh, LeBron retiring? No, yeah, he's not retiring. No, he's gonna play until Bronny. When Bronny is in the NBA, that will be LeBron's last season. So I think it's 2 years, I think now. I don't think Bronny's in this upcoming draft class. I think he might be in the next one. He's gonna play. Bronny's first year is gonna be LeBron's last year, in my opinion. I think that's probably when he will retire. All right, the Canucks. That's right. That could be kind of fun of a sports outing to go to. Yes, I do think Victor going to the Spurs is good. Chris Haynes just reported that he's seriously considering it. I don't think it's gonna happen. He wants to play with Bronny. He wants to play in the league with Bronny at least. So I think that's gonna be his final year. And plus, if LeBron James retired, like you know, the Kobe Bryant tour. If you guys were young, if you guys are old enough to remember that, oh my God! If you guys are old enough to remember that, dear God. But if you guys know the 2015-2016 Kobe Bryant retirement tour, LeBron is going to have that, but maybe times like 5. Like he's going to have a huge retirement year where he is just going to be going to every city, and every city he's going to go to, it's going to be a LeBron James showcase, a LeBron James highlight fest. It's going to be a LeBron James game, so he's going to have that. He won't just retire on a whim like that. He just wouldn't. The Boston Celtics are about to pull a 0-4 Red Sox when they were down 0-3. I mean, baseball, it's a lot easier to come back and win games that way. In basketball, it's very hard to win in that way. Heat in 4, that could happen. I kind of low-key hope the Heat win in 4. Not for any reasons, I just want to make a video about talking about the conference finals. So, I kind of want the Heat to sweep just so I can talk about them for a video, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end the live stream here. I have been live streaming for over 3 hours now. Today was definitely a pretty low-key live, nothing popping off, which is totally fine. Again, we're kind of on the edge of switching maybe to Friday nights. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna have to see how YouTube sort of reacts to these upcoming live streams on these Mondays, but maybe the next couple weeks you might see a Friday night live stream instead. I'm sorry, David. Yeah, I'll be on for like a couple more minutes. If you guys have any last second comments, last second donations, last second liking of the live stream, I would very much appreciate that a lot. If you haven't liked the live stream already, make sure you do that. Yo, what's up, Big Big, and what's up? Good night, Demons. That's a scary name. I'll donate if I get a paycheck soon. Do you not know if you're getting a paycheck soon? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but you don't have to. But in your opinion, who has the best work ethic that's in the league currently? I mean, it definitely has to be one of the older guys, because in my opinion, I think the younger generation of guys do not take the game as seriously, and I don't even know if there are a lot of players currently new in the NBA that have a love and passion for the NBA and for basketball. I just don't see it. I think that era of like, you know, LeBron, Harden, Kawhi, Dame, Paul George, guys like that, like those 2010, 2000s guys, are a dying breed of like players who truly love basketball. And then you have like the new age guys like Jason Tatum and Luka, Devin Booker, who like are good basketball players and are great athletes, but I don't know if any of them are just like dying for the game of basketball, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of hard, you know. Kyrie he loves. You can definitely tell Kyrie loves the game of basketball. Jamal Murray needs to be a 6-time All-Star. I don't really know about that, but I think he's definitely good enough to be an All-Star. LeBron for sure. I would also probably say LeBron. LeBron is. He shows up 3 hours early to basketball games. He's constantly talking about basketball. His IQ is probably the best in NBA history. That's a good one. Kevin Durant. I actually don't know really a lot about Kevin Durant's like worth ethic, but I'm sure he puts in a lot of work. I mean, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is he's a player that practices all the time. He's one of the few players that takes practicing very seriously. Which, if you don't know, Kobe Bryant might have the best worth ethic in NBA history. Actually, he does. Kobe Bryant definitely had the best worth ethic when it comes to basketball. The dude lived for basketball, so I think Jimmy Butler kind of practices and acts of some antics like Kobe when it comes to that. Devin Booker, I would not say Devin Booker. I do not think Devin Booker takes the game of basketball to that sort of level. Just in my opinion, I don't really think he does. I think he's a great athlete. He's a great basketball player, but he's not like, putting in work like that. I mean, Devin Booker cried playing practice because he was getting double teamed during what was it, like pickup games. He was crying over that. So yeah, I would not say Devin Booker. What signatures do you have on the ball? This is a 2017, I think, Portland Trailblazers signed basketball, so it has like Dame, CJ, Alfred Camino, Mo Harkless, Myers Leonard, Zach Collins, some other players, but you can see like Damien's signatures right there. Damien's right there. Terry Stotts, the old Blazer head coach, is right there as well. So, yeah, that team. Yeah, Tariq, I guess it is. Who's the best center of all time, in your opinion? Who is the best? I think Shaq. I think Shaq is the best center of all time. He's the most dominant. His skill was crazy. His peak as a basketball player is insane. It's one of the best peaks we've ever seen. But who do I think is the greatest center of all time? It's Kareem. He has the accolades, the skill, the storyline, the best college, probably one of the best pure basketball players of all time when it comes to high school and college as well. But I think Shaq is the best. He's the most talented center. Wilt Chamberlain, yeah, that's a good one too, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna get off, guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking around this live stream. I know it was kind of a low-key live stream, nothing popping off, nothing too wild, but I appreciate you for sticking through it if it wasn't anything too crazy. Make sure you guys like the live stream before the live stream ends. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. Sorry if it's a little late for you guys. I always try to keep these live streams kind of long so you guys can fall asleep to them. Make sure you check out my other live streams as well. They're all good. They're all kind of like this. They're all very chill. You can watch them while you sleep, while you study, while you game, while you do whatever. They're all pretty good. And yeah, last second comment, no-nos, anything like that. And yeah, I love ya. I love ya. Thank you so much for all the support you give to the channel, all the watching, the donations to people who donate. Of course, Antonio and Blake and all of them donated today, which is super nice of you guys and everyone else who did as well. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Shaq over Tim Duncan. I mean, Tim Duncan wasn't a center, but yeah. Be sure to check your email after the stream, please. I'll try to remember. I'm super tired. Wilt's overrated. Low-key, I also think Wilt's kind of overrated, but anyways, are you uploading a video tonight? Absolutely not. It is 10 p.m., my guy. Check back tomorrow. I'm not that crazy. I don't post that much. Don't let the bug buzz bite. Too bad they already have. Okay. Anyways, I love you. And bye. Bye. for a second. Give some peace and quiet. A loud car driving by. Okay. I have a bunch of basketball card wrappers around me. Yeah, have a good night, David. Have a good night to everyone else. This is the awkward time where I have to get up without being too loud. I still have my Skittles next to me. Nice little box of Skittles. Sorry. Very delicious. Hopefully that doesn't fall over. Okay. Trash. Put to the side. Good night, Jackson. That's the best trigger ever. I also think so. I think it's very underrated. Okay. Good night, guys. I also always feel super bad whenever I end my lives because there's always like a lot of people in here, and I always feel super bad. It's probably people who are like